Hello?
Oh, hello?
Alien PLS3
Are you ready?
Please.
Wait.
Three.
Why
Do
is
it,
my
alien plus
like,
3,
camera-
alien
Yo, train,
plus
train,
3, do
train,
it,
I-
alien please 3, do it.
Yes.
I don't want to be rude, but I'm playing games.
So what, dude? Just be in the podcast, bro. Listen, everyone cancel. I just need you there. So, dude, people are laughing at me. They're saying, you know, they're laughing, dude.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the volume way up. I'm gonna put my voice activation really high, and I'm only gonna jump in topics that it'll be good though.
Okay, perfect. I'm cool with that.
Okay, fair enough then.
Okay, and then just when you're done streaming, you can just turn your camera on. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you
no,
plan?
no, I have 3 cameras. Dude, I'm balling these days. Did you see the win that I
Okay.
got earlier on Flowing Dragon? I got a new camera.
Yeah.
I'll plug it in.
I need a
Perfect.
clip.
Plug it
I
in,
need
plug
you
it
to
in.
Clip it.
Plug that shit in real quick.
And also clip the win. I want to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's inverted in Discord, Roche. You have to deal with it. It sucks. I know. Believe me. I get insecure about it too.
Oh, it's the same for you?
It's same for everybody. Yeah, it inverts for some reason.
Oh my, oh yeah, I see
I never
that.
noticed that actually. Oh,
How do
that's
you fix
crazy.
that? Is there a way to fix that? on
There
Discord?
is. Unfortunately, there is not. No.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
It's
fuck.
really fucking stupid. I don't know why.
I don't know why
does
they do
that.
that. Random weird
Yeah.
thing.
No, wait, isn't it possible to do like, wait, this? There? See.
Slasher. Where's Where's the name Trainwreck, bro? Oh.
I
Where's
fixed
the
it.
name? Wait, what?
my command.
How?
Damn.
Fixed it.
How'd you fix
Ah,
it?
my man.
On OBS.
I
Just,
tried that. It didn't
flip
work. It's weird. Huh.
Wait, let me see.
Interesting.
Perfect.
I don't even know how to tell if it's.
I gotta use the restroom real quick, actually, guys. I had tacos, you know.
First
Give me a
topic.
sec.
I'll take it from
Okay,
here.
I have 2 cameras. Hold up.
Yeah, take a two. Everyone take a 2 minute real quick. I'll be right back. And
2 minutes.
He'll fix this thing real quick. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, perfect. Oh, someone just talk. Devin, talk about random shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is he?
Devin, talk about random shit. All right, let me pull up my. We were talking about the.
Want to talk about the Phantom Lord thing?
Oh, we can. Yeah, let's do it.
What do you think?
Phantom
What do you
Lord
think about
wins. I think ultimately it's a wash because he. I mean, okay.
Bro,
so how much do you think that guy spent on legal?
easily.
I'm restarting my Discord. Guys.
This was trial. This went to actual trial.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you right now. He did it. I just don't know why he's like. I'd be super pissed if I spent 5
You
years
get
doing Twitch
20K.
for 30 million.
Yeah.
and
Plus, I
got
think like
20,000.
it didn't even clear up like a lot of the actual allegations that people care about, right?
Yep.
Which is like the CS:GO
Yep.
gambling website and everything. Like that.
Well, he says that
Yeah.
they found nothing, no fraud in that, but it's like that
In
wasn't
court.
why he was banned technically.
Yeah.
Like no one was actually investigating that. Plus, realistically speaking, he's not gonna get in trouble for that anyway. Because look at the guys that did own sites before and didn't get in trouble. He like they never got any real, you know what I mean? So I don't think anything would have happened with that. But I think Twitch lost because of their how just the miscommunication that Twitch has between banning someone and reasons for banning someone. You know what I mean?
I still don't understand
chat, we're good.
exactly what he won.
So he says that Twitch, he did like a whole press release too, but he's pretty much says that Twitch was found guilty of fraud and of wrongfully like, I think wrongfully terminating him, but he's not back on Twitch. So I don't get what there's really nothing that he won out of this.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of hostile if you win a lawsuit for being wrongfully terminated and being like rehired? Isn't that kind of odd?
Yeah, but
What do you mean?
Where's he getting this win like from? Like what did he accomplish?
It's just his PR. The whole perception of him winning is just him and Dingle Derper going around talking about how they definitely won because he won $20,000.
Is he
When in
unbanned from
reality,
Twitch or no?
No, he's still fucking banned.
Yeah. Okay.
He's still banned. He, as you guys said, probably spent $500,000 on lawyers' fees, and everyone still knows he's kind of like an asshole. There's no winner in this case, by the way. Phantom Lord versus Twitch. Phantom Lord, of course, did a bunch of scummy shit. Twitch, bans people and
Without saying
fucks with their contracts. Oh, the only thing that's going to happen afterwards and I saw that a tweet was made but was deleted. People were saying this is going to make Twitch more transparent. No, everyone is insane. If anything, Twitch is never going to say anything ever again at all to anybody, because in the
why
court
would they?
case,
Wait. Do you think that them letting what he was doing go on for forever and not banning him was the right play? I think they're both losing plays, but I think what they did is the less losing play.
Well, no, but they didn't. But they never gave the actual reason why they banned him. I don't even think. I think they tried to prove that it was because of the gambling stuff, but that didn't stick. There's a lot of people that weren't banned that did the same stuff. You know what I mean? In the court
case, they brought Twitch employees to the stand because there were private messages that were given to the judge from Twitch employee to Phantom Lord. So you're never going to have Twitch employees in the future try to do like these private DMs to help partners like unfuck their shit, especially if they're going to have their messages sent to a court and then have to appear in front of court because like you told like a Twitch employee told a partner, oh, I'll try to work XYZ out on you. I think all this is going to happen is make Twitch employees less willing to talk about anything.
What's up, Roche?
Chad, I don't know how to do that one. Stop. Go on.
Did Roche say something? Am I bugging?
What do you guys do?
Listen, here's what I'm confused by. I'm confused to why there's even a ground to stand on. Twitch has the right to ban anyone for any reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't understand. Like we all understand that. Like listen,
but they don't. But they need to give you the reason though.
Why?
But why do they have the right to ban anyone for any reason?
The reason they need to give them a reason is because in a contract, like technically your partner contract is a law, is a binding contract between a business individual and the company, right? So if you're going to terminate that contract, you should provide a reason legally why you're doing
so.
Listen,
so what you're saying is that possibly a way out of this would have been to maybe look for some dirt that really isn't there, like because let's be honest, everybody does rule breaks about Twitch US every single day. We all do it, except a lot of them have no victim. It's victimless. Nothing really happens. Like flaming somebody really hard is something against TOS. We'd all do a lot like small rule breaks. They could have gotten for anything they wanted, right? Couldn't they have possibly just got a scapegoat for it?
No, but what you're saying exactly there, since this all happened, this was a few years ago, Twitch has changed the way they explain things. Now, really all they say is you broke TOS, and they leave it very vague. But back then, they gave it more specific, and that's actually bad. So since this all happened, now Twitch basically tells you you broke TOS, and that could be 100 different things. But they made it very...
Yeah, but
like, they did that shit on
back
purpose.
then, they didn't even... So it just goes back to, like, okay, so the Dr. Disrespect thing, right? Like, he probably would have most interest in
the official reason is terms of service.
Terms of service.
The official reason that he was banned was other terms of service.
So that's the reason. So he said he was going after Twitch in court back then. I don't know if that was true. Do you guys think he's also...
I don't believe that's true. That's not true.
Isn't court documents like public in the States?
Yeah, I guess,
If you sue someone or if it goes through legal procedure, isn't that...
Public, it should be out there.
It's been such a shit show for so long. I don't think anyone like knows like where.
Well, the Phantom Lord thing was like always public. Like everyone knew he was doing a lawsuit against them. Everyone kind of forgot about it, but we all knew. But with Dr. Disrespect, I don't think there's ever been anything publicly reported. So maybe that was just a bluff on his end.
Yeah, because technically
Twitch,
because everybody's allowed to not say anything about their own bans. It's not, and Twitch has never said anything publicly about what to ban somebody, so it's like, you know, it's his choice entirely.
So Dr. Disrespect could have easily known that, or his agency did, and then they could have said, okay, we're gonna purposely say we don't know because we know that we know that
if it wasn't settled out of court,
they know Twitch won't say anything, so they just that makes sense. And I guess the fact that he's not suing them means he probably knows his real reason for being banned.
Yep.
And he's okay, and he accepts it.
We were talking about this on the last episode. That's actually my suspicion too. Like that's why I think that he does know is because like exactly that reason. I think like he didn't try to sue or make any kind of moves or anything. So he like I think that was a PR move by his agency. Would be my guess.
He made a
we would do the same thing.
Though.
I want the cannon. I want it for you. Give me the cannon.
So you think he knows his ban reason? That you just kind of
I 100% think he
has to at
this
point, dude.
Yeah,
Look,
I
dude,
100% think
He would have sued them for real. Like that. Well, his contract was easily like I don't know, Devin. You probably know in ballparks more, but I would assume in the 10 million, tens of millions dollar range.
Yeah, it was high. Yeah.
So if
it
it's in
was
that
it was
and
8 figures. It was 8 figures.
Yeah, but
So for it to be that high and he's
I was
not
needing
going
100%.
after it,
Oh
what
shit.
happened?
Oh shit. I have a mute button. It's not working. That's just dumb. I'm sorry.
Are you
about
playing League?
that. No, I'm
sorry, I
not.
thought-
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, he said he said he was going to earlier. It's fine. But yeah, no, that's what I think. I think if someone didn't know their reason, they would definitely go after Twitch for the money.
but the
Especially
thing
if,
is-
especially.
but- yeah, sorry, but isn't there in terms of service of Twitch that they can just, you know, ban anyone without even giving a reason if they want to?
Well, it's like a standard. Think about it like an employee, right? Like, so I can fire someone, and I have to like be really specific with like the way that I do it. And if I'm in like a binding contract with that person, and that contract requires me to say some terms as to why, like there's terms as to why that contract should be terminated, such as there would be in a paid contract like that, then it gets like really iffy. You can't just like get rid of something for no reason if you're paying somebody and there's deliverables, right?
Yeah, but let's assume that they paid everything they had to pay and got rid of the contract because of that. They still paid him
Oh, maybe they
all
paid
the
him
money
off.
they had to pay, whatever it was, like 2-year contract or.
Maybe they did pay him off, Devin. We don't know,
Wait,
right?
is that how it works though? If you endanger Twitch's brand or whatever, and I'm pretty sure that there's probably clause in the contract where if you endanger Twitch's brand or you fuck up and it makes them look bad, or there's gotta be something, right?
Yo.
Yeah.
There has to be several.
And then under terms of like actual termination, they would need to cite that actual section of the contract as reasons for termination under a paid contract, right?
Right.
I do not believe that he was paid what he was owed.
Wait, he was owed? Well, I mean, wait.
Well, he just signed the contract.
Yeah, but we're
He
speculating,
signed it
but
like
if
3
you-
months before.
Yeah, but if you show it to be a liability in the middle of the contract, I mean, it's over. You're paid. You're paid for the work that you're gonna do. He was probably paid for the work that he did.
Yeah,
not
but I
the
mean,
work
he
that he
wasn't
didn't do.
paid
What
for
if-
the
what
full
if you
2
breach the
years.
contract?
He
Yeah,
signed
Why
for
would
2
he?
years.
Wait.
8 figures.
Why would he?
We don't know what was in the contract.
Well,
Then you can get found on Twitch
Traditional
on purpose, right? Fuck up on purpose, then get paid out, then sign a deal with somebody else. I mean, that's.
Well, I mean, it's like the same reason like why Mixer paid Shroud and Ninja when they were going out. What if they just said, "Oh, hey, we're bankrupt. We can't pay you. Peace." Why did they end up paying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
not
Those
fucking
deals had
scummy.
guaranteed contracts.
So the Twitch
Wasn't the
one
reason they
was
paid
not
completely
guaranteed.
contractual? On Mixer's part?
Well, if it was completely guaranteed, yeah.
Mixer
But
had
I'm
to
saying-
pay the full.
Yeah,
But like,
because they
Mixer did not pay
guaranteed it.
for a rated event. They paid the full contract as if
Wow,
Ninja and Shroud
dude.
were going to be there the
That
full
was
time.
the play, dude. That was the play.
Dude,
But-
that was a bag. Imagine it.
Yeah,
Shroud
it
and
was.
Ninja secure a bag. They
It's
come
insane.
back
10
onto
what
Twitch.
did they do for like 6 to 10 months of work on another site?
Yeah,
they
6 to
could-
10 months. They got 2 years worth, and Ninja got around 30. Shroud got around 10 to 15.
That's a bag, bro.
That's
Imagine
a
just making
bag,
15
yeah.
mil, 30 mil, coming back.
And coming
I
Like,
got like 100.
you know what?
I kind of.
I mean, Felix, you probably could have.
Yeah, but
probably
I'm
could've.
not gonna talk about that.
Oh, hey, now that it's done, you can talk about the numbers over there, Don. Maybe you want to spill something. Who knows? An exclusive on the Scuffed podcast.
No,
Well,
hell no.
XQC wasn't where he is now.
He is now, yeah.
Then, right?
That's different.
Yeah,
Really?
Then,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right now, he'd be worth 60 million over there. There's no shot he'd be worth anything, right?
No shot.
Yeah.
But let me ask
I'm
you
pretty sure
this.
Ninja's analytics were a little bit inflated at the time anyway.
Let
When
me
they
ask you
probably
this.
entered,
That's Ninja was
Mixer-
and they were probably betting on him being
it
bigger
was a
when he
little
finally
bit.
made the transfer.
Yeah, but
I think that's right.
Slasher, you said it was guaranteed contract. Back then, right? It was a guaranteed contract, but wouldn't Dr. Disrespect negotiate a guaranteed contract as well with Twitch because that's what he was getting from Mixer probably around the same time?
I'm sure there was a clause there saying if they broke a certain clause, and I'm not sure what it is, that you would not be paid out. the
Okay.
full.
Wait, a lot of them. Wait,
It's
wait,
not like
Devin,
Twitch closed down.
Yeah.
Which is different than Mixer. Mixer shut down, so
Okay, but
the
Devin-
company went insolvent.
don't you know, like, basic contract stuff? Don't they normally have something?
I'm under NDA, so because I negotiate these contracts all the time. But
Yeah, I mean, the basic, even the more entry level ones. I'm pretty sure, even if they're owed a certain amount, like I mean,
so there's a couple of ways this could be structured, right? Like it could be structured in such a way that the payouts are based on hours watched. It could be structured in a way that it's like an upfront guarantee of some amount, like a bonus, like a flat signing fee. That's a lot of talent contracts are done that way. And so like let's say he's paid like a flat fee, like 15 to 20% of his total, and then the rest is like shaked out over like 2 years, which is like a standard promotion contract.
Is there like a performance?
Bonus?
Like, bonus that, or is there like has to get certain amount of subscribers each month? Or,
I think with some people, maybe that there are different.
It's definitely not atypical to have
This is the best of all games ever. Number 1 of book.
I am in like a little bit of a weird position because I negotiate these. So
okay. David, let's say I sign, okay, with Twitch for $100. Okay, we'll say $100 because it's you know, fuck it. Okay, I sign with Twitch for $100 flat, and then next day I go on. I do the contract breach that's out of platform things. You know that right.
The recent update, yeah.
And then I do some crazy elaborate like dangerous organization thing. I mean, there are grounds to terminate me, and if they do, they don't have to pay me out. Do they?
It depends on the terms of the contract, right? So there's going to be a termination clause that says this is what happens if this happens.
Yeah, it has to be in there.
Yeah.
And you're saying you think there was something in the contract.
Well, what I'm saying is, so if there's let's say that I have a contract with like Mo, I'm employing you or contracting you, or I guess, well, let's use the little example. I'm just giving you, I'm contracting you to do some kind of work with me and some kind of services. And there's a dispute in that contract, and I want to terminate the contract, right? Well, there will be like grounds for termination. Like here are there's basically 2 types. There's for cause and no cause, right? So for cause means I have reason to believe that you violated some terms in the contract. No cause means I don't have that reason, but I want to get out anyway.
Yeah,
and there will be different terminology for each one. So there'll be different terminology for each one. So if Twitch terminated someone's contract for cause, right, then they would say that they would need to provide what that cause is, because otherwise it wouldn't stand up. And someone could sue them for doing that. And it's the same with any equity agreement or
as what just happened.
Yeah, and wait.
So yeah.
So you think the causes for termination that are possible would change from a normal contract to the ones that are tailored when you get a Twitch deal?
Yeah,
yes.
I do. I think they would be more stringent depending on how large you are. Yeah.
I gotta set it up.
Sorry.
He's not talking to you.
Oh. Okay. I never know. Yeah. So yeah, I do think so. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, let's say that he got terminated for, and then to be clear, like, I don't have any like special information on this. Like, but let's say he got terminated for cause. My feeling is that they would need to inform him of that.
Yeah, but they would do that privately, and even if they did, he's under no obligation to then replicate that to the public. He just doesn't.
100% correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a thought here that I thought we were talking. Doesn't this create a sort of a bubble that is bound to burst eventually? Because as your challenge grows and the more money you get, the more subscribers you get, the more money you're gonna get from Twitch, and it just creates this bubble eventually that is gonna burst. Couldn't this be just an agreement with Twitch, and don't just expect that they didn't agree?
Well, I mean, I don't know about him specifically, but if we're trying to take the Phantom Board thing, which is why we're talking about all this, I guess another Twitch streamer could sue Twitch and try to use Phantom Board as the precedent for why they should win, and then win much bigger than what Phantom Board got. So if the doc is that person to do it, I think that could happen. But I think another streamer could.
Assuming they don't know the reason why they're banned.
Now, it could, yes, but it also could backfire. I mean, it's possible Twitch actually countersues Phantom Board for stuff, and maybe they win. Like, that's actually possible now. I don't actually know if this Phantom Board suit is going to make more Twitch streamers sue Twitch for being quote-unquote wrongfully banned.
Well,
I don't actually think it'll help.
Not worth the battle.
Damages
Dude,
I think he was seeking like 40 million from them, and he ended up getting 20.
He was seeking
So
like
he got $20,000 out of it. So I doubt anyone that's gonna sue Twitch is gonna think it's worth it at this point. Honestly, I think this will deter anyone
Well,
from
it's
suing
also
Twitch.
very nuclear. Then anything you could get later on, and I mean, this must be some very thing that happens very, very commonly in the real workplaces and in real like corporates or whatever. So it's kind of weird for me to ask or something like that. But I mean, I guess it would make it be kind of hostile to fucking sue them for, yeah, and then work with them later, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to work with them, but I think he was trying to get paid for what he thinks he would have been worth if he kept streaming. Because he was kind of a popular streamer pre-Twitch blowing up, really. Like, before Twitch was getting the kind of numbers it was getting, he was doing really well on Twitch.
Yeah, my original perception of that lawsuit was to get back, like, damages, basically. Like, what you would have gotten if you had kept streaming at the rate he was at.
I mean, you guys know how long he was fighting Twitch for? Oh, sorry.
It was like years, man. Yeah, it was so long. I remember
2016, I think.
I remember people at Twitch being called to the stand on that, like, for years, like partnership AMs and shit. Yeah, that was a fucking insane.
But couldn't also be that the contract then was a little bit.
They were different. They were 100% different. That's what hurt Twitch too.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Like, they've changed the contract since then to be less all fucked up.
I also think
it
that
is cool to fight Twitch.
I think there was also there was something a little deeper in that. I don't think it was just to gain the money. I think this was a kind of a rebrand, a chance at a second shot, right? Like to come back, you know, you beat Twitch. Now you have kind of like this unionization type of mentality where now you have a little bit more control in the hands of the streamers. Like it was something like that to kind of be remembered for rather than, right? Like that's what I think it is. Because I think he would have at least went for they pay for his expenses at the very minimum, right?
It doesn't work that way though.
But can't you sue that in the original suing? Can't you include that they pay for your?
Yeah, but because it's California, they don't have to do that at all.
California.
Like
Cali,
unless it's in the contract that says they will be required to pay for your legal fees, like depending on the outcome. They don't have to pay it, so that's all a myth. Like a lot of people are like, well, Twitch probably had to pay his fees. No, he actually had to pay all his lawyer fees.
That's crazy.
So much money.
Wait, so even to his last breath, he probably still thought he was gonna win that and get juice out of it.
Yeah, that's my point. Whoa, I've never. Yeah, he thought he was gonna get juice.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Also,
I just said that because I almost trained. I just hit the coins on Floating Dragon and almost all the dragons.
No, that's not right.
All the dragons at the same time.
Don't drag me.
We're gonna have an agreement on this. You guys need to stop juicing my dragon. It's my game.
No. We were here first.
Nah, no shot. This is right. This is bad. Juicing my dragon,
Did you ever dip 2 bonuses in one? I
got 4.
right now.
The horizontal and vertical line. Yep.
Yes.
Close to it.
Wow. Yes, I almost got it.
I was 1 away last time.
Damn, that's crazy. I wonder what that. Or did they just go in order? Like one.
I don't know.
Why are you doing this to me? You know that I love slots. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, you're tempting him, dude.
Yeah, you're just now it's itching. Like, yeah.
Just get in a little bit, man. A couple rolls here and there. Anyway, sorry guys. Yeah, moving on. Phantom Lord. Hell yeah. I don't think it's a rebrand because he's been trying to come back to streaming for the past 4 years. It just didn't work out.
And because no one fucking likes him, bro. You think this helped?
Yeah, I don't think this helped. He went to Mixer. He went to YouTube. I don't think he did.
What happened
Facebook.
with Mixer, by the way? What happened?
I shut down, dude. Nobody was watching the fucking thing.
Fail, bro.
What happened? Nothing happened.
Yeah, they just. I think they were probably sinking a lot of money in it, and I think they weren't getting anything back. And I think they knew that they just cut their losses. That's the kind of way.
You're sugarcoating it. Nobody was watching the fucking thing.
Yeah. That's true. It was bots. It was all bots.
It was literally bots and music bots.
Yeah.
How was the plat? I mean, was it even?
It looked like a spaceship. You know when you go to the shower, but it's not your house, somebody else's house. The interface looks like their shower. It's like a bunch of buttons and shit. You know what the fuck's going on there, man?
Yeah, it was weird. I remember just not knowing how to even register an account. The whole process of
Did anyone here see
it was more streamers than viewers?
Did you guys see the fucking follow for followed bot channels?
Yeah, I saw those.
The fucking platform was loaded with just a bunch of channels that were doing like literally view botting their channel and then doing follow for follow 24/7 fucking networking streams.
That's just
Right
weird
before
though.
the shutdown.
That's sad.
Everyone was trying to help
It
each
reminded
other
me of
out.
like OG fucking YouTube, dude. It was just it was
Dude,
trash.
I learned my lesson a long time ago. I left Twitch for MLG for 3 months and came back right
That
away.
was such a
Never
good
heard of
fucking
MLG.
era.
What is that?
MLG
That must be an
mode.
American
Oh
thing.
my god.
That's what I was like, kind of like a big streamer for that time. And I remember MLG, and it was such a bad contract, but I was like, I did it because my team was supposed to switch and everything. It was supposed to be like a whole thing. I was there for 3 months, dude. I was begging them to let me out. They finally
Remember
just
when
said, you know what,
everybody
fuck it.
did own TV? When everybody tried that?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And they couldn't pay out, right? Everybody got fucked
Yeah.
over. Everybody had, at the time they had streaming quotas, right? And they had to meet the quota, and then they were very rigorous.
Dude,
And
what was
they
the
did
other
all
one?
the contracts and they did all the requirements, and they didn't get paid out.
Hold on, what was the one that was it wasn't owned? It was the Japanese one, or not Japanese?
Azubu.
Yeah,
Azubu's Korean.
Azubu.
Yeah.
Azubu, that one, bro.
Yeah, Azubu.
I got an offer, like a crazy offer from them.
They had
and as soon as I heard
money.
the number, I was like, nah, this isn't real. Like, I'm
This
not
is
doing
too good
it.
to be true.
Yeah, that's how people feel these days about the Chinese contracts.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
offering me some crazy number, and I was like, even I know I'm not worth that. So I'm like, there's no way they're paying this. I was like, nah, I don't believe you. Bye, sorry.
I mean,
man.
some of that shit is real. Cloud9,
No.
TSM, all got so much fucking
they
money from
had the
owned.
money for sure. It just
They got paid.
I
They
was
got
just
paid.
so worried about Twitch, like not being able to come back to Twitch after that, because I already tried the MLG thing before, so I was like, nah, I'm never gonna make that mistake again.
That sucks.
But now I'm ready to go. I'm telling you right now, YouTube,
What?
Facebook, whichever one,
Okay,
I'm ready.
somebody can
Which
mute
one
this
is
guy.
Which one is second place?
Probably YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube easily.
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube is just crushing it right now. Yeah, they're incredible.
So difficult because it's not even user friendly.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but the
Ross,
problem is
you'd be
there's just so
surprised.
many more users than there are on Twitch. It's like 200 to 1. But like I have to spiel a lot of the time, and honestly, like Twitch is actually killing it in terms of viewer growth. Like they had a 97% increase over the course of the last year. It's been really impressive. So they've all
It's always crazy to see like the people on Twitter and say, yeah, well, Twitch is doing this with ads, I'm not watching. Oh, Twitch doing this with consistency, I'm not watching. And numbers just keep steering upwards.
The
It's kinda
numbers
like,
just
okay,
keep going
dude.
up. Nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares. I mean,
Yeah.
XQC, you're a living example of that. I mean, you're sitting at the highest concurrence I think anyone consistently on Twitch. Is fucking insane. I'm not exactly sure how you did it.
A lot of luck and
A lot of juice.
yeah, the
lot of
juice.
juice.
Yeah, dude.
Been
Yeah.
getting
A lot of
juiced, bro.
seaweed juice.
Seaweed.
All I'm
Yours-
saying is,
Your streaming hours are actually fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's unreal.
Hopefully Subathon does even crazier with that.
You're gonna do a subathon?
Are you doing a subathon?
Yeah, I'm doing a 2-month Subathon.
2 months?
2 months?
Yeah, I gotta want the fucking norm, man. I gotta show who the fuck is boss around here, man.
You're gonna have a fucking heart attack.
Oh,
dude, does he break the
Jesus.
record?
Yo, I gotta
Yo, he
show who
might
the
break
fuck
the
is the
record, though.
boss around here. Are you kidding me?
Holy shit.
He might break the record though, honestly.
Oh, he will, 100%. But if he survives. Someone's gonna die doing this. It might be XQC.
Yeah, but-
someone's gonna die doing this.
Yeah, but it'll be reasonable though. Like I'm gonna have people like one of my friends gonna live here and he's gonna help me out with like infrastructure, like food and stuff like that. Like I'm getting a gym. I might be more healthy doing that than any other streams I've been doing in the past years.
Good point. Actually, yeah. Ludwig said he was like
16 hours a day anyway.
Nah, it's not even that much right now. When I'm not doing RP, I'm doing like a 10, 11. You know, the good.
I mean, how many hours of sleeping was Ludwig on?
He was doing a lot.
Ludwig said he was getting like a
So-
solid 8, and he said he was healthier than he
bro.
has been in a long time. He's probably sleeping longer because he didn't want to be on
That's the
stream.
meta. So that's the meta. Everyone should be just streaming their
He
entire
actually
life all
figured
the
out
time.
the best way to the Truman Show thing, dude. He just did it.
Yeah.
He said,
Quinn
"Fuck it."
Quinn 69 just did like a 2 or 3 week subathon too, and did pretty well. He was just like the whole sleeping on stream, switching. Yeah, I think it's like people
I snore so loud. I doubt people would want to hear that.
I'd have
Maybe
PTSD,
mute.
bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Bro,
What
like
do you
there's
mean
so many. I mean, listen, these guys that do it, I don't know if they're just like. I don't know if there's just some people built different. I think, and what I mean by that is like there's a certain ignorance that's bliss, right? Like, I think there's some that just don't give a fuck, right? It's kind of like those kids that, I don't know what a good example of this is, but I'm just gonna cut to the chase.
Yeah,
Bro,
what was the thing?
what if like I wear short shorts to bed with no shirt? What if my fucking balls just fucking pop out of my fucking
yeah, I
shorts
have that.
mid-sleep?
So,
what if my cock fucking pops
so
out?
in sleep, a lot of times I have these patterns, and one of
What's
them
the
is cupping my balls. I
Yeah.
hold my balls together.
Yeah, but you
it
can
happens
hold
very
your balls
often.
on Twitch, right? Or no?
Bro, I might fucking put my hands on my pants, itch my balls, smell my fingers mid-sleep. I don't know. I don't want these things on my stream. I'll talk about them, but I don't want them on stream, right? That's just weird.
Yeah, you're right.
Or what if I let out like a thunderous roar of a fart mid-sleep, right? Like,
That's
That's
you know what I mean?
content.
No,
Wait,
no
at
shot.
least it's not a queef.
Oh,
Never forget.
shit.
Never forget the queef.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that was nasty, bro. No cap.
It doesn't matter, bro. It's not bannable. I don't know why she not banned for it.
I mean, I guess it's a bodily function. Fuck it, but I don't know. That's just.
I don't know. Like
Yeah, but okay, listen. Here's what I think the queef ban could have been. Okay, so I feel like you could argue. Now, people these days, instead of arguing back, they'll just jump to some stupid fucking SJW conclusion. But hear me out for a minute. Open your minds. Could you say for a moment, from the position standing in, putting the mic up to the vagina, right, and queefing, right? Couldn't you argue to a certain degree that, like, when people are hearing that, there are some sick fucks out there that might get, like, saying, oh, that came from the pussy, like, that's so, right? Like, couldn't you see a sexual arousal thing to that, right? Like, that's where I can understand the ban.
What if there's a president that we've never seen before? What if this happened before and it's like something already internally agreed on? Like, let's say noises or SMR from the the parts or something, right?
I think the issue with your counter train is you're trying to build an entire like argument based on a very small minority.
Bro,
Well,
Yeah.
a small minority. It is a small minority though. Who the fuck puts a camera up to the pussy and queefs?
Yeah. But then there's like you got to look at the other side of it.
What's the
where
other
you
side?
have
What's the other side?
literally hot dog riding bathtub streamers.
Yeah. Well,
So
not
it's
even
like,
that.
there's
that train.
obviously,
What if
we
it was
obviously
a
both
part?
know of like the inconsistencies of Twitch's fucking
Girls
like,
can fart too.
Yeah,
Why are we?
what if-
why are we
held it up
equating?
against her ass
Platform.
and farted?
If as long as she's not turning around, bending over, and putting the mic to the ass, but if she's just getting up and putting it, if she farts, fuck it. Everyone
Yeah, but
does.
it's the same thing.
xQc
If
does
she
it.
gets up and farts in the mic.
But
that's
why
the
is a
same
fart
thing
being
as a queef.
why is a fart being equated to a queef?
Yeah, it's not. It's really not. I agree with that.
The way that I always think about this is like,
I think they're
It's
the
not
same
the
thing. to be
same.
honest.
let's just look at it.
It's the same noise, but not the same appeal to certain people, and the people
Just
know
look at
that.
it.
Yes.
Just look at it in
The
terms of
origin is not
like
from the same.
if you're a brand, okay, and I'm Coca-Cola executive. I go on a Twitch. I click just chatting. A girl is farting, queefing into a microphone. What's my take versus a person fighting or farting? Right? Like. I don't know. It's as straightforward as that.
No, no,
Say it again.
Even a fart, you'd be like, I don't know if I want my
Dude, I'm
advertisements
sorry.
on this.
There's so much
No,
other
that's not
shit
true.
on
No,
Twitch
no,
that I
farts
see
are fine. It's
That is just so much worse, dude.
I feel like if you were to maximize this concept and do this not only occasionally but all the time, you can maximize how sexual you make it, and there's probably definitely an appeal for that for some weirdos, and I don't think anybody wants that on our platform.
Because farts are particles from shit. So I don't want shit in my mouth.
A queef. I don't understand.
You know what?
So fart's worse
A
then.
queef. A fart is a fart. No, here's the
Then a
point.
fart's worse if you're doing by that.
But we're
There's
not
no shit coming from a queef.
But we're
Shit
not.
particles in a
But
queef.
TOS isn't a
Yeah,
matter
but
of
there's no
what's
shit
more
particles
dis-
from a queef, right?
True.
I don't
There's
think you
just
get shit.
it's just
I think I want to get queefed on.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on then. The next
Yeah,
topic.
let's move on, bro. I don't
Wait,
want
you
to.
never been queefed on?
Shush.
it's just a void filled with air.
Listen, we'll agree to disagree on this one, guys. All right? How about that? Let's leave it at that.
By the way, Devin, have you seen Mad Men? All those executives
Didn't hear,
in
did they?
Coca-Cola are probably the tier 3 donators to the Just Chat.
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm
Maybe.
talking about.
You're
It's
welcome, chat.
possible.
Yeah, and also the argument you gave, Myth, I don't think it's an accurate argument saying that how you much worse. Because if you start going down that path, you can justify a lot of fucking
exactly.
bans, right? Think about it. You can justify so many bans and saying, oh, I've seen a lot worse on Twitch, right? Like, think about that. Thank you.
Well,
Anyways.
what were we talking about before that even happened?
Wait, what? Could you get banned if you had a nocturnal emission on stream?
Yeah, of course.
No, because No. Because
Because it's involuntary.
What's a nocturnal
nocturnal-
emission?
An ignition?
What, you fart in your
It's when you.
sleep?
No, it's when you come in your sleep.
Oh.
I mean,
That's a
you
little
can't
bit
see or
different.
hear that,
Nocturnal
can you?
emission is when you come
I
in your
okay.
sleep.
Listen, I think here's what I think. Okay, I think
Wait,
you can
you-
stop.
No,
No,
go ahead.
I think you
Yeah,
can
yes,
get
you
banned.
can.
I think you can get banned, and here's why. Okay, when you set up a sleep stream as a streamer, as a partnered streamer, it's in your power. Sorry, it's in your responsibility. Roche, I can hear him echo. It's in your responsibility to think of the possibilities that can happen.
Yes, absolutely.
Knowing yourself that may happen on stream. You either take precautions for those,
What if it's never
or you don't
happened
do
to
it.
you before?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't
what's
matter.
never happened to you?
It's like having
Just
a.
the first time that ever
It's
happened
like
to me,
having
I
a.
just came in my
No,
sleep.
it's like having a media
Yes,
share, bro.
it
If
promotes
you have a
a great
media,
point.
if you have
know,
yes,
bro.
man, you're so
You can't
stupid.
plan for that shit, bro. Like you're
But that doesn't train's correct. It
This
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
give a fuck.
Yeah, it's your platform, it's your responsibility. That's how they take it. Yeah.
If I have a media share stream
No, I agree. It's
and I'm getting
bannable.
money
I'm just
per
saying, like,
video, it's my responsibility to say, okay, you know what? There's a possibility someone might donate a racist video.
Yeah,
Do I
exactly.
want to take the risk to keep making money
So
on
maybe
these
you're
media
gonna put a
shares,
filter on then.
or do I not? So do I hire moderators to do them beforehand or not? Right? That's my responsibility. I can't say, oh well, fuck. You know, I didn't see it coming. No, it was my responsibility.
Didn't
to
see it coming.
Okay. Jesus, that's fucking. You didn't see it coming.
Nah.
Good one, Sasha.
Well, as long as I think as long as you show that that you're trying to shut these things down, right? And you're just saying as you go, I think you're fine. If you can set up like a precedent.
Also, that too. Yes. I
Has
agree.
anyone had one of those, by the way?
What's up?
Has anyone
What?
had one of those?
Those
while
what?
you're in your sleep.
Nah, come on, man. Really?
I have had sex in a dream and then came in a sleep. Yes,
Oh man,
I've never.
that
that's
has
a whole. That's a whole new. Never mind.
No shots. You're probably that one pump chump
Well,
anyway.
apparently there
real
was a
thing.
shot.
happened. It is a real thing.
I mean,
Prince
so
said He
what?
could
Like,
come without touching himself.
I heard there's some people in VR chat that can do that.
Jedi mind trick.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're doing it while you're
That's a
sleeping.
superpower.
You are
like a
sleeping.
whole
That's a super,
thing.
I'm convinced you're a different tier of human being if you can make yourself come without touching yourself.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. You're the closest thing to a fucking Jedi in modern day.
I did pretty good though.
It's true.
Very
Interesting.
There's
You
no
got
one
you
else
got
to
just
train.
train. You
Google
got
there.
train.
I can hear him Google something. Interesting.
I gotta use the restroom. These tacos really went down the wrong hole.
That's fine.
Can we take okay, so 2 minutes break then, right?
No,
We
listen,
don't do this.
no, Roche. On this podcast, it's so laid back. You can really AFK whenever you want. No need to ask. Just leave whenever you want. Come back whenever you want. I'm serious. It's just like that.
No, no.
Continue.
Alright.
Everyone else continue talking.
I think we take a long break, all of us here.
Why?
Yep.
I get tired of this?
No, we like this.
It's just a chill night.
Oh my god, dude, I don't know what just happened to me here. How did I just get there to hit where I am right now?
Train's gonna have a standard emission.
Yeah, but you're right though. So I have a thing where for some reason dude, I don't know this. Well, this is because it just sounds bad, but I just kind of touch my balls a lot when I sleep. I don't know why. So I'm thinking probably put some pens that are way tighter at the waist.
Do you
Quick,
take any like?
I have a quick
pain
question,
meds?
X.
What?
How did you discover that you touch your balls while you're sleeping?
Well, because I do it while falling asleep, and you know whenever you like spark awake again, I notice it sometimes on my hands and on my balls.
and
Scratch
it's just
marks.
doing this.
Yeah, it's
marks.
just kind of holding
It's
them. Yeah, it's kind of.
Right.
You know what's fucking crazy, dude?
Fair.
The balls were not as smooth as they used to.
One thing that's like fucking crazy, like girls fucking think about this kind of shit every fucking day before they stream. My girlfriend, like, she's like, fuck, is a boob gonna pop out? Like, do I need like bras? I need like I need like put this shit on. It's actually crazy how many more considerations like a girl has to go through in like her like appearance like on Twitch.
Yeah,
than-
and because of overall what they wear also, because as a male I only wear t-shirts, and even if I had titties,
Yeah.
you'd never see a titty pop out of a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a
like
society
huge
thing.
consideration. Exactly. Yeah, I'm always really surprised by like how much they have to think about. Seems like a lot. Because I know, like, some
The
days, man,
titties are just popping out all the
Did,
time.
did, did
It's
Ludwig
really
mute when he slept?
just
I think he had media share on.
Yes, we probably
then
muted anyway, so
yeah.
the party and all that would be fine. Because I snore really loud, so I don't want to like. I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
Oh no, they want to hear it. They love that. Are you kidding me? See, this is why you guys are boomers. You guys don't have the eye for content. Snoring is absolutely content. I remember on LSX.
I choked myself out.
Me too. I choke every time.
Hold on.
Okay, I have a good story. Okay. Actually, okay.
Go ahead, yeah.
I hope that Deb doesn't hear it downstairs because it's really embarrassing. So because I had an expansion for my you know, the top of my roof or whatever when I was young.
Yeah.
Because it was too small. They had to expand it, right? And after that happened, I keep drooling a lot. I drool a lot. That's all. When I sleep, I drool a bunch. And when I'm dehydrated, well, my whole throat is dry, right? So then the drool comes in, and I choke in my sleep. It happens like really often that I choke in my sleep. I wake up like choking, like panicking and shit. Like, I don't really control that, you know? Like, do you really control if you wake up and you're like in a panic because you can't breathe? Not really.
Yeah, that happened. That's acid reflux for me.
Yeah, and the other day, it was crazy. I woke up and I was completely blocked. Like, I thought I was dying. And I stormed all the way to the house. I ran out the front door and I started knocking at my neighbor's door in the morning. Right? I like looking for help, dude. And then halfway through, I'm like, dude, wait. If I made it here, I'm breathing. I'm fine. And I just I walked to their garden. I went back home, dude. And I went to the other neighbor. I knocked on the door, and some kid answers. And I'm like, hey, wait, are your parents here? I have a question. And I'm like, you know what? I got the answer. And I just walked back. It was so embarrassing, dude.
Oh my god. Imagine you're a little kid in XQC. You open the door to XQC, choking out.
Yeah!
Just the most random
No,
thing ever.
the crazier part is imagine being a little kid and not knowing who XQC is when he knocks on your door. That's the even crazier part to me.
Ninja?
Buggers?
That's the first thing you. That's the only thing you hear before you die. Yeah, that's the last thing you hear before you fucking die.
I love.
XQC knocks on your door, then just dies on your doorstep.
I love when the viewers say. I love when the viewers say Mr. Cow. I think it's so cute. Mr. Cow. It's the cutest thing ever. Anyways, Devin, I wanted to hear your thing again. I was in the bathroom and I was shocked, but I was having a euphoric shit, so I decided to ignore it. But what did you say about women have a lot of things to worry about before they stream, and what are those things? Go ahead.
Oh, it was like an anecdote because like my girlfriend's getting ready to stream in the mornings, and like she has to put in like all these considerations of like I don't know how to say this, like she's got really big tits, so she's like, and like I'm not saying that because it just sounds like so bad, but like
such a little ego on this kid, man.
I know what it sounds like, but like it's like she literally has to put so much more consideration into what she wears and like what she does all the time that I never would have thought is a thing. And like for me, there's a lot of inertia in streaming. Some days, if I had even a minor barrier to streaming, I wouldn't fucking do it because it would drive me crazy. Like it's hard enough that I don't know if you guys have this, but like sometimes clicking that start streaming button is like fucking. Oh, it's so hard. So I just think about like all the other extra barriers that she has, like to actually do that. It gets hard, man.
Yeah, it's like nipples showing, possibly a titty pop out, a camel toe show out, outline, backwards panties thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
There's so many angles. That's what you're saying. There's so many angles.
Yeah.
As a dude, it's like you just there's no camera under the desk. That's it.
Well, there should be a camera under this regardless of who you are, but yeah, you're right. The argument stands.
It doesn't seem like it would be like a problem, but there's exactly like XQC said. There's like fucking 5 billion different angles you have to worry about and shit.
But what? Here's what I don't get. Okay, I gotta be careful with this. Here's what's hard for me to understand. Okay, so in my lifetime, okay, this fucking idiot. In my lifetime of going out, in my lifetime I've gone to parties, of bars, whatever the case might be. Okay. Even the wildest of individuals out there, I like when they're dancing, going crazy, drunk out of their minds. I still, in bar scenes, club scenes, I don't see like the wardrobe malfunction is like 0.1%. Do you understand? So like this idea that when you're sitting and gaming, there's all these considerations that not have a tit slip out or your camel toe show.
Yeah,
bro,
that's true.
Dude, the girls I know, they're very aware of what they're looking like when they have an outfit on. Do you understand? I mean, shit, I do the same. I look in the mirror 700 fucking times before I go live. I know everything. Same with Greek. I know Greek damn well knew that his fucking balls were popping out in those workout streams. He knew. There's no, oh, I didn't know. He looked in the mirror. He probably wore those shorts for those exact reason. Do you understand? So this idea, like, I just don't see as many wardrobe malfunctions back when I used to go out all the time or work in the bars than I do on Twitch. So this excuse that it's very hard. I mean, maybe if you're very well endowed in the chest area, you might have some issues with what you can wear, and that's fucked up. I agree. But this other thing, I think it's nonsense.
No, wait. I have an argument for this. Well, when you're outside and you're like at the club, this could seem, might sound like a bad argument. You know, people are out. You know, you're in a social event. You know, you're supposed to look good. You know, you go to the bathroom to refresh every once in a while. But what if when you're streaming and you're into that zone of like you're just hanging out at the computer, you're at home in your chair chilling. Dude, when I'm off streaming, I'm sitting on my chair alone. I just touch my balls, man. I'm half naked. Yo, you know, like it's like and sometimes I feel like it can be easy to slip in those patterns, and then it opens the door to possible malfunctions. When you're getting too comfortable, and then you know something kind of slips up.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is when people are out and they're comfortable in their drunken state of self, and they're wearing very skimpy clothing because, you know, it's the club and the bars, we're all fucking wearing crazy shit, right? I still don't see that kind of shit in 4 hours of fucking dancing in the middle of the place. Like that's what I'm confused about.
Here's the thing, right? So like, let's say that a tit pops out for a split second while you're dancing, okay? Stick it back in, probably nobody even sees
I hate it when that happens.
On Twitch, that's the end. You're done. Like,
okay.
like you
okay,
do not Pesco your perma ban.
Okay, I want to ask you this then. I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
How come? Okay, so if you look at a certain style of streaming in the female category, or a certain style where they, you know, why don't we see, like for example, okay, for let's say Pokimane, right? She's, you know, classy, just, you know, whatever, right?
Yeah.
People have to really reach to find something, right? I think the last thing was like a year ago, her standing up and going to the bathroom, and people like screenshotted a pants she was wearing, right? Like,
yeah.
How come for these certain streamers we don't see the once a year nipple slip, the once a year vagina lip slip, right? The once a year fucking wardrobe malfunction. Why don't we see it here then?
They take the fucking job seriously.
Right, so if your argument is consistent, wouldn't we see that consistent stat across all female streamers?
Yes, people should take their job seriously, and they should make sure it doesn't happen. You're not
That's
wrong.
what I'm confused about.
I think the difference between those streamers that you mentioned, like the successful female streamers that are actually there as like gamers, whereas some of them are actually there as non-gamers, if you know what I mean.
But okay, the second thing I want to say is this, okay? Let's not pretend like someone's sitting there, like for example, okay, let's say Lulu Lovely, she's playing Apex, right? Let's not pretend like someone's sitting there gaming and a nip just slips out mid-game and she's like, fuck yeah, I got a quadra kill, right? Like these are happening in areas where people are bending over, making a sub or writing it on a wall.
Okay.
Like, right? Like this isn't something where it's happening when they're sitting down comfortably,
He's
right?
not wrong.
I don't know.
I also hate to say this, but I also agree that that it's very easy to, I think, avoid wardrobe malfunction the way that you would avoid, you know, having your limit. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of things you could do that like make it 100% it's not gonna happen.
I feel like people are putting themselves in high risk situations.
Yes.
And then when it happens, somehow it becomes a thing of politics and being told what to wear and how fucked. I don't like. I really believe this. I know I'll get shit for this, but I really think people, men and women, know exactly what they're doing. Now, unfortunately, in today's day, you have a pillar to hide behind, right? If someone says, I know what you're doing, they're going to call you a sexist and an incel and a misogynist, so you can't say that anymore. But let's be fucking honest. Like, these are intelligent, smart, self-aware people that have a business plan set up in front of them. This isn't just some, like, randomized fucking situation where they're sitting there and suddenly a tit has its own mind and pops out of the sleeve, right? That's my disconnect. I don't know.
No, I mean, you're making good arguments here. This is the... yeah, but then also, but in my opinion, I think it comes down to the fact I don't think you can compare a male-female in this instance. You can compare overly cautious / people that don't show any cleavage, and the ones that are on the opposite spectrum, which are try my best to glide that line to the maximum, and oh shit, I went overboard. It's
now real quick, last thing I want to say, Devin, I do want to be clear though. if you have very large breasts, okay, I do understand, and I'm aware from like friends I've had in the past, that it is very hard to find a bra to wear, a shirt that doesn't show too much. Like, I can understand that. Like, you understand, like, I've seen people try their best. Like, I can understand the consideration there. It's you know,
Women
hard.
are trying their best every day on Twitch.
But like, I'm referring to like the
Yes.
high risk situations where, you know, you kind of know what the fuck's good. You know what I mean? That's what I'm referring to.
I
Go ahead.
understand. I think I completely understand where your argument's coming from, and I agree. I guess what I'm saying is like the very fact that this I was trying to bring light to the very fact that this consideration has to exist, whereas for us it does not, right? Well, like regardless of whether you choose to run a stream like Pokemains or you run a stream like whoever, you have to consider these variables, and that in of itself is a barrier to entry to being a female. Versus with us, we don't.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Devin, we all have huge cocks, and every single day that we're on the air, we have to hide our packages and make sure that
Dude,
no one is
I'm more of
looking.
a grower, so it's the kind of line. Well, I'm not like that, but yeah. You know, guys, this has been so much about the package. This podcast. I'm gonna try to retract all the ball stuff, and you know, I'm gonna start pulling back a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a cockless podcast. You're actually right.
We're talking more about balls and cocks, which is kind of cool, kind of refreshing.
You're actually very lucky, Roche, that we're talking not talking about cocks as much for your family-friendly stream.
Yeah, that's,
Is he a family-friendly stream? Oh my god.
He is. It's confusing, but he
I mean,
is.
it's a weird.
yeah, it's a
dumb 'cause
gambling stream and
It's a gambling family friendly.
Uh-oh.
Gambling.
That's confusing.
Yeah. So what he's saying is it's family-friendly for, you know, the bad parents. I'm just
Got
kidding.
it.
Okay, let's move on. I'm sorry, Roche. So where were we before we started talking about nonsense?
Phantom
And by nonsense, no, I didn't. No. I like that. Last topic was not nonsense. I was referring to. We had a little tangential, nonsensical talk about some. Oh yeah, xQc brought up not talking about cocks and balls and that's what it was.
Okay,
about
now,
breast
what's the
and
next topic on? Oh,
accident.
go ahead.
But breast and accident. I don't think we will ever be able to think and know, sure, because if we were all women and the way that I'm sure I would have gotten a lot of accidents. If I were a large breast woman, let's say, I would have probably had lots of accidents already. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to think if
From
I
their
were a
shoes.
woman.
Yeah.
You know, and if you guys were a
Why does he
woman.
keep cutting out? Rosh, fix your noise gate, man.
Yeah.
It's
for,
all
fixed.
yeah. For large
because you-
for large breasts,
Didn't
I
you
can
hear anything
understand.
now? You didn't hear anything, or what?
50%.
we hear, but you cut it about every 3 or 4 seconds. Like
Okay,
the end
so
of every...
I said, if I were a woman, let's say if I were a woman, right, and I had large breasts, which I'm sure I would have if I were a woman. I'm sure I would have a lot of accidents already by now. 5 years, you know. I'm sure there would be a lot of accidents. And think if you was a woman, right? How many accidents would you have?
I don't really move much.
I just
Yeah, that's why I said it's unfair to compare men and women because in society we wear different things and there's different appeals. If I have,
Well, that's
if I'm a guy with good muscles, I'm gonna wear really short sleeves so you can see my guns. And I'm telling you 100%. If I was a girl and had nice titties, I'd probably wear something that make my titties look good.
yeah.
It is what it is.
That's why I didn't compare men and women there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what I said was, I said, if you look across all female streamers, right, you can kind of pinpoint. Now there's an echo.
Sorry.
You can kind of pinpoint the style of streaming that brings on the most high-risk wardrobe malfunctions versus, right? Like, we're not seeing a consistent malfunction across all female streamers. We're seeing a consistent malfunction within a style of certain female streamers, right? Like, that's just the raw facts. You can argue it or call me whatever names you want, but that's, like, how can you argue that? That's what I'm trying to say. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we all agreed.
I don't think
it
anyone
makes
disagrees
sense.
with that. Yeah, I think
I
where I'm
think
coming
there's
from is like
definitely a
that the
type of
consideration
way that-
exists in the first place.
Yeah. I think no one's arguing against the fact that there's definitely a certain way that you could stream to that will surely increase the risk of those things happening, and you're probably aware of that happening.
Well, okay, I know you guys were talking about
You have
it
to be aware
last
of that.
time. Just to pivot a little bit, I'm not sure if you've spoken about it recently. Do you think the hot tub streams should be allowed to continue happening?
Yeah, I think they're fine.
Why?
Does anyone think they shouldn't?
I think they should be allowed to happen, but it should be quarantined off into its own section of Twitch. It shouldn't be just chatting.
I have an argument.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'll actually do the hot take and say
category.
that I actually think in their current form, they probably shouldn't. And the caveat with that is that I'm coming exclusively from corporate man from corporate land. I like advertisers, and this is not a really good way to sustain like A class advertisers. So I think like for the website to host.
Do we have any proof of that, by the way?
Hold on.
Do
Wait.
we have any proof that advertisers are
Before we
bad?
go there, since all of you are kind of understanding, let me explain my thing, Devin, because I feel like all of you are in the same field. So let me do the one devil's advocate thing, which I'm not devil's advocate. I'm telling you what I think. Okay, so when I say yes, I just want to be specific and clarify. If you're doing an actual, once a week with the girls hot tub stream, I think it's completely fine, right? Same way when, once a week with the boys, you hop in there, whip your cocks out, whatever, right? I think it's all good. I think the issue right now is, right?
It's being maximized. That's all.
Yeah, Twitch
is that
keeps
nobody's
talking about,
swimming, bruh. Nobody's swimming.
Twitch keeps talking about intent. Twitch keeps talking about intent, right? You can kind of see the intent when you're hot tubbing 7 days a week, and then you're
not hot tubbing. You're banana lighting. It's like the swimming is important because I don't want people to stop swimming. I want to go to the pool. I want to watch actual pool streams. They're actually good streams. It just it's not swimming.
People are putting fucking hot tubs a quarter filled in their goddamn living room.
Yes.
They're creating the setting so that they could wear the bikini and sell sex on stream.
Did you see Twitch's response to it though? They were basically just it's really interesting.
Yeah, they're like Riot Games saying if somebody's toxic, it's just support.
Yeah, I mean, Twitch's response basically was, "Yep." I mean, hot tubs in context are fine.
That came out wrong. I'm sorry. Did you wait? Okay, I didn't mean like that.
Content will continue to enforce.
I wasn't doing a caricature of you as just.
That's bullshit. That part's bullshit, right? And I think the girls themselves know it too, right? I mean, I don't think any of them would deny that it's not sexual in nature, right? I mean, like you're riding a banana and like you're riding it. I mean, like come on, right? You're riding a banana, right? You're changing outfits. You know what I'm talking? Like everything's positioned in. Like I mean, I can't say that, but
I just think Twitch should do a better job isolating that content so that it's not just mass spread across the platform.
I wasn't making fun of them, okay?
I respect that myth, but the problem is that like on a website where all ads are served equally, the same advertisers get served, it just that kind of like segregation just doesn't matter because like what'll happen is ads will get served across platforms and advertisers will pull out because it's all effectively the same.
They can still get advertised if they're in a different category, though.
Why couldn't they do a Twitch dark side, right? Or a Twitch after? Why can't they do a Twitch after dark and put gambling and hot tub streams and everything else in there, right?
Don't pull me in there.
No, that's for me. That's for me. That's for me. That's for me.
Don't put me in the hot tub, right? Just.
No. What I'm saying is
talking about.
Yeah. What I'm saying is.
Go ahead. Okay. So you can't do a separate section like that because we don't have a dynamic ad system on this website. This is like a bunch of complicated bullshit.
Okay, question then. Oh, okay. I'm sorry for cutting you out. Then you have a good argument then.
But basically, I'll try to explain it like as clear as I can, like in short. Like I won't try to make it boring as fuck. Every single person, xQc gets the same ads as Myth, gets the same ads as Trainwrecks. Not true on YouTube, right? On YouTube, advertisements are served based on category and based on risk. So as long as that's the case on Twitch, the lowest common denominator always defines what ads we get. So CPMs across the website drop because of hot tub streams. Because advertisers pull out, this is 2 seconds.
Wait, I'm losing ads because of them.
Yes.
So hot tub streams are no hot tub streams, basically, right?
Yeah, and so this is why Pornhub doesn't have like a safe for work section or vice versa, right? Like you like a lot of people's answer is they're like, oh, just toss us into an 18+ category. You can't do that. If the website has an 18+ category, then it's like look at World Star Hip Hop. Look at all these places with like low CPM. If you like any of those places, if you have that content hosted on the website, it accounts for the whole website as a whole. Yeah.
Is Twitch shooting themselves in the leg when it comes to having this type of content on the platform?
As far as CPMs and advertising are concerned, I think so. Yes, that's my argument.
Yeah, but according to TOS now, there's no grounds for anything because you're allowed to do a swimming stream.
I don't personally care about TOS. I care about money, and for like the evolution of the platform and CPM and like getting the bag for individual creators, like optimizing for not having sexual content is the best. We will always hit lower CPMs with sexual content than otherwise.
Remember when we had the ladies on from the hot tub when they were talking about how the strategy of getting doubt to change, but then when you change, you don't go into the hot tub fully. You let people, you sit there and like pretty much they are selling, like Miz said, like they're selling sex to the viewer, right? They're not really there to be any reason for a hot tub. They just want to show their bodies off.
Yeah, but that's difficult to even if it's easy for you to say that and to understand that. I think it's easy to defend against that. So it's kind of a very weird gray area that they can divide on.
No, I 100% agree.
A really good example of this is like Reddit, for example, which had to pull like not safe for work stuff off of our and that was like exclusively like an ad move, right? Yeah. So like this is kind of like you have to separate not safe for work and safe for work content, and it has to be separated by site, because if you don't do that, then CPMs drop.
I have an idea. This is maybe a bad idea or good. I feel like an after dark slider. You know when you go like a dark mode on Twitter, it's like a slider on off. Whenever you go after dark, whatever, it all the streams that are
just porn.
There's gotta be a way,
dude. Yeah.
There's gotta be a way. Hold on, real quick.
Theoretical. Okay, you go train on me.
Okay, there's gotta be a way to turn off all ads on your channel. There's gotta be a way, right? So when I go into gambling, or when I go, or when a streamer does a hot tub, you just turn off ads for that day.
But like on YouTube, when you demonetize your video.
Yeah, but then that opens the door to so much. Holy shit!
Do that though? Wait,
well, the problem is the problem is it's what the money that comes or doesn't come is in the perception of the seller, right? Like, so sorry, if I'm Coca-Cola and I go to Twitch and determine like per the year how much money do I want to spend on Twitch, right? I'm looking around for like my perception of how risky the website is. So I pull my money if I think that it's too risky. So that's why, like, if I go onto Twitch as a brand, and like we probably sell $500,000 in like brand deals alone for Twitch a year, and like every single one of them is looking at the website as a holistically to try to figure out if they are if it's brand safe or not. And I'm not saying brand safe in the sense that we talk about in this podcast a lot, which is like saying hot takes or things like that. Like like you're never gonna get an executive that looks into the website enough to figure that out. But if all you do is click a button, go to just chatting, and see a girl riding a banana, that's an instant. Like you pull your budget. Like that's it.
And you've seen this happening.
Not only have I seen this happening, I've seen I can like categorically like
after this, okay, I'm gonna look at my dashboard. I'm gonna look at the ad thing, okay, and then I'm gonna get real mold.
So not only have I seen this happen, I actually saw a marked difference in these advertisers after the hot tub meta. Like,
so
it was one of the first. It was crazy.
Why would Twitch be so complacent if that is the case then?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
It's a tough gray area. I think it's very difficult. I'm sorry, Myth, go ahead.
I think it's we've seen on multiple accounts Twitch doing things so that they're ahead and completely fuck up on an occasion, like the whole woman with the X shit. And I think it might be case in point in this same thing where they don't want to make people angry and don't want to be like,
yeah, I think Myth is right.
But I think behind the scenes, shit is on fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, but I totally agree with Myth. I think the problem is right now that they're caught between a rock and a hard place. Either they ban the streams and they optimize for CPM, but then they've got to deal with the PR hit of like, oh, you're keeping women down, you're not allowing people to grow, like there's that whole thing. So I think I totally agree. There's a really big conversation going on in Twitch about what about that.
I want to make
Wait. Real quick, I'm sorry. No, wait. I gotta say this, okay? Listen, in a way, if they're smart, if someone hit them with the, oh, you're bringing women down, dude, you would counter hit that with a, what are you trying to say? Women can only grow by showing off their bodies? That would be a counter hit. Because I feel like that take itself is fucking sexist.
Yeah, but Twitch can't counter hits. Twitch can't get into a war like that online.
Yeah, they just take the PR hit, exactly.
But Devin, why doesn't Twitch just adopt a YouTube style tier?
Because YouTube's YouTube's ad system is the most advanced, like, non-military ML in the world. Like, it
is
took them,
pretty crazy.
It took them 8 years and billions of dollars. Like, Twitch, as a 2,500 person company, just does not have the capability to build that.
Okay, so good answer. I'll allow it.
X, what were you gonna say?
Thanks.
I'll allow it.
But
I just didn't understand that
don't-
they don't have the budget. Like, does that, like it just? I get that it's expensive, but I feel like this is something that could be done by Twitch and Amazon as a
2,500.
whole.
So is Amazon incentivized to do it though? Because Amazon has an AdSense system that they've plugged into Twitch, but it's basically for the shopping side of things, right? It's for like consumer goods. So the type of system that like AdSense represents is this like keyword value generated system that's like way more advanced, and like YouTube got started on this, man, like 8 or 9 years ago, probably 10 now, and it had so many fucking problems, like everything from the adpocalypse to like randomly banning channels because it went insane. Like for Twitch to go through those growing pains over the next 10 years and Amazon to support it, I just don't see it.
Twitch is so far behind YouTube.
They're so far
It's
behind.
not even
Yeah.
remotely like to try to explain how this is why Twitch is in this situation right now.
Well, also, I mean, let's be honest, nobody watches their live shit though.
What?
I don't think a lot of people.
They have streamers, dude. They have some streamers with a lot of viewers.
This is tough.
No, I'm saying XQC, you'd be surprised when you if you ever went there. You'd be able. No, I'm saying you as a streamer, you might find sometimes that you might have higher peeps over there.
Oh no, you do, but that doesn't mean shit. People still don't consume live content in the way or in the amount that they should with how much muscle they have. And I don't think you'll ever disprove that.
I think I agree with that. The top people that are on YouTube have big YouTube audiences to begin with. Mostly. When they're talking about live streaming numbers.
It depends how you define it. Like
don't
by
think
hours
so.
watched, X's right. By
Well, but Devin, just look at your numbers, guy. Just look at the proportions.
Yeah.
Look how big the following and how much hours watched that they get, and how much they get under static content, which is a video content. And look how it doesn't translate into live at all. Even the ones that do have an established video audience, how poor they do in their numbers, because people don't like consuming live on YouTube now, and they have to find out a way to fix that.
How are you defining, like, when you say they're doing poor in numbers, what numbers are they doing poor in?
Oh, I mean, they're
Like concurrent
overall
viewers?
concurrent. Yeah, but also it's also tough to analyze because some of them go live for an event or whatever. But actual live content, like actual stream platform, where people actually stream regularly and put live content that people just don't consume on YouTube right now.
Can I also pitch in my 2 cents that like kind of supports X's like argument? So like, let's say Valkyrie goes live under Fortnite and YouTube right now. She goes offline. Those viewers don't trickle down. They don't go anywhere else.
Yep,
They just go to
absolutely.
their next favorite YouTuber. They go completely out of the category.
100%.
But if let's say Valkyrie's streaming on Twitch and she's streaming Valorant to like 50 to 60K people, those viewers are much likely to trickle down into the Valorant category. And we've seen that time and time again with people and the way that streamers stream on Twitch, where they'll purposefully avoid people's downtime so that they could catch their viewers and avoid when they're online, because they know that those viewers are going to be in that directory.
Yep.
Well, that's
That's because
exist on Twitch.
there's a base, there's a community
On
there.
YouTube, sorry.
Because there's an actual, people actually consume the product. And if they're not there to do it, they'll watch somebody else do it. But on YouTube, it's still like, it's just not like that. There's not a good base of people that actually consume the live content. There just isn't.
I'm trying to pull the action.
Isn't Twitch finally doing something I saw a few weeks ago that's like YouTube, where there are these hidden tags for streamers who are quote-unquote like safe for Twitch or not safe for Twitch? Like, I believe Twitch is starting to implement that type of shit in the back end.
Brand safety.
Yeah, the brand safety score. Yeah. So Twitch is trying to do shit secretly for some streamers. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if some streamers get really bad safety scores and then they don't get some ads. But I think we are still a ways off from that shit happening.
based off that.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting.
And I think if that's how they want to do it, then Twitch should give low safety scores to all the hot tub streamers. And as Devin was saying,
that's probably a way for them to solve the issue.
It is, yeah.
My score is
beginning
tank.
of the
It's tank.
episode,
The problem is, here's the problem, okay? that's not going to do anything or make them make people stop doing certain content. And I'll tell you why. You ready?
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say your score is really high. What are you going to make off of ads when you're at 1,000 viewers versus what would you make off of subs and bits and donations with no ads at 20K viewers?
This is the problem.
That's
for
why it
Twitch.
wouldn't
The
change
differentials
anything.
are fucking insane. Listen, I probably make more. I probably make more in about 2 hours overall on automatic ads than I made on my first 3 years on Twitch combined. That's how fucking
Ads
bad
are,
the ads are when you're on the lower scale.
Ads are actually like, so it doesn't seem like it because we're streamers, but if you look at ad potential and how ads exist on YouTube, ads are going to by far supersede any amount of subs.
Yes,
and
in
any
the
amount of
future they
donations.
will. In the future,
Well, they
but
do
right-
on YouTube now, right? Like, so
Yeah,
like
but-
if you're in the financial category, you're getting a $50 CPM.
But
Like,
Twitch is
that
the
that was a
exact
flex, that's
opposite.
just-
So many people
Like,
are
same.
attracted to Twitch because you get more money from subs and donations than you do the ad revenue. For a lot of people, that's why they stream on Twitch in the first place.
I could make the argument that you could definitely. I mean, back in my peak Fortnite days, I was fucking making just as much via off ads, and maybe in some months even more than Twitch does. And that's when I was hitting like 30K fucking subs.
Yeah, but to xQc's argument earlier and to that one, Myth. Oh, go ahead, sir.
So I just want my point being is like the ad money on Twitch isn't fucking like kind of hits.
It does, but the argument I gave was, I think all of you are assuming that certain streamers hold the same view count in the hot tub versus in just a just chatting stream with no hot tub, right? Same with me gambling versus me just sitting there, right? Like, and this applies for any streamer, right? Except for very big ones like you, xQc, and others, right? So I can, maybe it doesn't even apply to a certain level,
Past me,
right?
but yeah.
So it's like, so that's the problem, right? Like you're comparing people losing ad revenue sitting at 15K viewers in two different sections versus people sitting at 15K in one section and 1K in the other, or whatever the case might be, 6K in one and 15K in the other. That's why I don't think it carries over. The argument's not as strong, but I don't know.
Ads are weird. I think they're so volatile. It's very difficult to talk about them on Twitch.
Ads are better if you can
I
hold
think
the same
Train's
view
totally
counts.
right. Yeah,
if
I
you
think
can-
Train's totally right. The people who are doing the just chatting streams, the whole reason they're able to do it and Twitch is not really able to handle it is most of them make more money
What-
on
what
the
Blue say?
donations and the subs than the ad revenue. So even if Twitch cut off their ad revenue, it wouldn't matter because they're still making all the money off the tier 3 subs and shit. So
Yeah, but
what
then
can
Twitch
Twitch
wouldn't be
actually do?
Tier 3 is a myth. Nobody actually fucking uses that shit.
No, the point of them adding in that rating indicator is so that Twitch isn't hurt from potential advertisers, and they could section out people that are advertising in a certain way.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, I finally did this. It took me forever. So Twitch
sorry, go ahead.
So Twitch has 72% of all hours watched on the market and platform, and increased 97%. Hours watched on YouTube gaming grew from 1.1
Yeah.
billion to 1.4, but have slowed down.
But comparatively, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, it's supporting your opinion that
Okay.
Twitch is uncontested in hours watched and like numbers of concurrent viewership overall compared to YouTube right now. So like by comparison, Twitch is up 97%, YouTube is up 28%. So there's just no contest that Twitch is still like in the #1 spot. So going back to the whole like ad thing. So what Myth said is right. Like the idea here is we create a system that evaluates brand risk, hopefully automatically. But to be honest, there's so few streamers like above
That are
like,
actual brand risks.
Well, not only that, but there's also so few streamers just in general, like above 2,000 viewers, that like you could probably do this manually for a long time. You could just decide, like you could just have a team do it because there'd kind of be a shit show because a lot of people, there might be some user error, but there's going to be on an ML system anyway. And I think you could just manually do like a yellow, green, red system, right? Like for the top, because how many streamers are there above 2,000 viewers? Like a few hundred? It's nothing. So you just do a manual system, and then just like Miss said, yeah, you segregate ads to the red and yellow category, exactly like YouTube does now. And then the people that are in the green get full CPM. That's where you solve that problem. And that's way easier than building like a fucking insane ML system.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go fuck
Yeah,
myself.
no, but I was gonna say, I was gonna say, I just feel like comparatively, how much following and how much blood is on YouTube, right? They should be doing way better, and they should have done better the past 100 years with minimal effort on their platform when it comes down to streaming it. Like interaction, like a chat directory, going live. Like there's so many things to fix. It's just trash. People don't consume it because of X, Y, Z. They don't consume it because it's garbage, and it's so easy to fix it. I don't understand it.
True.
Yeah, I think they have so many watched hours on the VOD side, they just do not give a fuck. Like
because they're counting data. So what do advertisers put time or watch hours on the VOD? Do they care even?
Hours watch is the final issue. But the VODs will always be better for advertisers than live content, if by nothing else but the fact that the risk.
So YouTube has literally no reason to change their shit.
No,
I mean,
don't, because it's such a small aspect of their total market share.
I see it like Valve and their video games. Yeah, they have a huge community with Dota and Counter-Strike, but honestly, it doesn't fucking matter because they make $1 billion off of Steam every week or two. And
Right.
they don't have to pay
care.
attention to Counter-Strike or to
Exactly.
Dota to fix the community because they're already making so much fucking money. Yeah, they probably should. Yeah, there's a ton of people that rely on them and they support, and they could actually make more money if they supported Counter-Strike and
But you can
Dota,
always
but they
make
don't
more
need to.
money. Yeah.
Well, they could make more money, but it's required for more work from them, and maybe they're just not. It's not worth their work.
I mean, there's a dedicated team that's trying to make YouTube Live into a thing and has been rolling out stuff. But like Felix says, like it's pretty far behind like Twitch, and it's definitely not like a 2,000 person team like Twitch.
Also,
has.
I do think that there is a huge UX problem, which everyone is overlooking. It's really hard to make Twitch a VOD website, and it's really hard to turn YouTube into a live website
site, yeah.
because it's already so far past that.
Send it its way.
Yeah, but what if YouTube is doing it on purpose? I mean,
On purpose.
what if YouTube is doing it on purpose? I mean, hear me out. Like, what if YouTube live stream would somehow become more popular than YouTube videos? You know, the section. What if that? What if it just? What if they just play out each other?
The argument is that there's just
I think they complete each other.
Well, think about how a person
I don't know. I mean,
consumes live content.
YouTube is videos, right? That's the first thing we think of.
Think about
video.
how a person consumes live content versus consumes VOD content, right? The average person that watches Twitch consumes Twitch for 128 minutes a day.
Holy
It's
shit.
an insane amount of time.
Wait, what?
I
Wait,
just-
every user?
hold
You
on.
get a good gamer
What
role?
happened? What happened?
Dude, I just had a mind fuck of a fucking epiphany.
What?
Oh no, here it comes.
Okay, just let me finish all the way, and then you can you can rebuttal this whoever you want. Okay, listen. What if Twitch and YouTube sat down one day, the two biggest, the two fucking the two chairman sides. Okay, they said, okay, listen. What if you redirected all of your live streaming only to Twitch, even for your own users, and then we allowed you we redirected all of the VOD saves to the streamers of to the streamers' YouTube channel. So all the VODs of the streamers go to the YouTube. All the live streaming on YouTube goes to Twitch. They work together. That would be, dude, every Twitch streamer, every VOD that would have to be watched would transfer to YouTube. We'd all make a crazy killing on ad revenue on YouTube while simultaneously making a crazy ad killing live streaming on Twitch, because now, it would be the biggest money success ever. Think about that.
It almost happened. Google almost
Yeah, I was
bought
about
Twitch.
to say.
They were so close to buying Twitch, and then Amazon swooped in and
They
bought
offered
them
more
instead.
money even still too. Yeah,
Yes.
they offered more
So
money.
this
and
almost happened.
Twitch turned it down. There's a
But now
very
it'll
real
never
world
happen.
where Google would have owned Twitch, and I think that would have been a better world than Amazon owning it.
Okay, I have something to say though that I think people is contributing to this as well. Other than the people that have been offered exclusive YouTube contracts to do the YouTube streaming, right? Isn't it just more profitable for a top streamer to do their live shit on Twitch and then do their VODs on YouTube of their live streams
Yeah,
and just throw them
way
on
more- yes,
YouTube?
way more
Then you're
profitable.
making
Full
money
stop,
both
yeah.
ways. And
Yes.
what's the reason for that streamer or YouTuber to even do one or the other? Or just do one? Why wouldn't they always do both?
Well-
because they can.
well,
And the only way you make more is if, I guess, you sign an exclusive contract where they have to pay you more.
The,
You know
the
what I mean? Like-
the biggest vulnerability of streamers on this website is they're not using YouTube. Like the average, for everyone on this podcast, the size people are, they should have 3 or 4 YouTube channels.
Okay, yeah. This is what I was getting at. You know what I feel like? I feel like Twitch is cannibalizing the fuck out of YouTube in the way that like I do this, right? Well, my editors offload a crazy amount on YouTube, right? And uploads really fast. I think I probably gotten more growth off of YouTube than Twitch could allow me to have overall.
You 100%.
Yeah, like it by a mega margin.
Yeah, and like if you look at like a lot of top streamers, they have like 3 or 4 channels now, like Pokemon, like they'll have like a clips channel, like highlights channel. They'll have like their main channel that like uploads gameplay. They'll have like maybe something else like an ASMR channel or something like that. Like that's driving so just because 200 to 1 users, right? 200 users for every one on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. So I was saying the muscle.
Yeah. Yeah. Too much
It's why
juice, man.
I'm not kidding. Sometimes I think about this and I get scared because the influx of YouTube is so fast on my thing that I'm gonna get too many YouTube frogs. Too fast? No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And the chat experience will degrade too fast because the transition rate is gonna be too slow. And
Wait, Roche.
Well, what do you mean?
Because
That's interesting.
Because if the ball of actual active users and chatters isn't becomes less than the majority in chat, and there's so many Normans that start being a certain way, then it discourages the people of Twitch to continue acting like they're acting because they're like overran, and the whole thing starts shifting, right? And then you start going more of a YouTube chat.
The YouTube viewers are completely different viewers.
Exactly.
Both.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think that this point is like beyond me. Like, wait, what you're saying? You're saying that
It comes with chat experience overall. Like, basically, sometimes, let's say something big happens, and it's really good on YouTube. An example is when I do setup reviews. People on YouTube love the setup reviews. When I review the people's setups, they love it. And as soon as I post a video about it, the next day, no, I'm not kidding, the next day, the whole chat, I'd say, is about like 40%, that's a huge number, different. People act different, talk different, there's less emotes. It's very, very, very odd. But if I kept that up
People
too
coming in
fast,
from YouTube.
yeah, if I kept that up too fast, right, the influx of these viewers would overrun what I already have, and the whole experience would shift towards YouTube. And a good example of that, a living example of what I'm afraid of, is the Austin show. I think his chat had an influx so fast that his following and his actual viewer base swapped entirely from an LSF, edgy, or more emote using to complete all caps Turbo Dream Law. And I think it's very difficult to recover from that. I think once you're past that, you're kind of donezo.
Holy shit! I never even thought about that. That's really interesting.
So if the conversion rate is too fast, because of the growth on YouTube, because there's
You
too
get
much
a different culture.
Yeah, the whole thing shifts.
God damn! I just never even
Interesting.
thought of that. That's actually crazy. So, but I guess like the answer is like if you're 40 or 50% larger as a result of YouTube, why would you care? So like if
I mean, it's
you
about what you want personally.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
like
Well, because I care about my daily life, motherfucker.
well because
Yeah.
like let's say that YouTube was the thing that like allowed you to go from like 60K to like 120. Like would you really take that over?
Motherfucker! Look, that would bring me more money. If I wanted more money in the first place, I would just optimize the deal somewhere else where I've gotten pure money. But I care about my daily life. When I wake up, I want to do something that I enjoy doing. I want to do things that make me the most money.
fair.
Otherwise, I would have changed something like that way before.
No, yeah, it's true. Chat culture could make or break your fucking entire week.
Yeah,
day,
you could
month,
lose your
job
mind.
in
That's
general,
true.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a unique problem with Minecraft, though. Minecraft stands have kind of taken
Yeah.
over the fucking internet a little bit. And if you're in that community, they can overrun you like fucking zombies.
Yeah.
And you kind of want to avoid the Minecraft stand community. But it's very lucrative because there's so many of them and they're so supportive. And you
Listen, they'll grow up one day too.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
When they do,
Yeah,
I will
you'll be the one to
waiting at
turn them
stall.
on.
And you'll be there to farm their fucking first job, gifted subs from their first
True.
fucking credit card.
Goddamn right. Boys, we got it at 10K.
Devin, I was gonna. Oh, what's up?
Oh man.
I was gonna ask Devin, do you think it'd be interesting if YouTube did something like they do with music, YouTube Music,
What do you mean?
where it's based? So if you go to YouTube Music right now, it is a completely different overlay
setup for their
Evo, yeah.
website, everything. It's completely different. And I wonder,
that's the
you
app
go to
too.
YouTube Gaming and it's just YouTube. It is the YouTube site, and it's kind of just like plugged in, kind of like half-assly.
Well, bro, they
When I
tried
feel like
Myth. You know, they made
they
YouTube
tried.
Gaming, and it was complete fucking failure. Yeah, they had to scrap
And
the
it was like
entire
its
thing.
own site and everything.
Yeah, it sucked
Oh
ass.
shit.
I have a question.
It sucked ass.
Okay, I didn't
and
know that.
do well.
Never mind then.
I have a question.
Hit it.
It's more for Devin. Like, otherwise, this is not a hit that the guy worked at YouTube. Okay, I don't mind that guy. I think his name is Fwiz or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Ryan.
Is there no hit at him? Is there a particular reason why YouTube is so garbage and the efforts to fix it are non-existent and they're almost nonchalant about how much they don't give a fuck about their own thing?
Yeah, so Fwiz is one guy, right, and has a team, whereas Twitch is a 2,500 person company under Amazon that's exclusive focus is improving live streaming. So if we think about YouTube as a whole, it's a massive section of Google. But like YouTube's division for handling live gaming, I don't know how many employees it is. It's not 2,500. It's not even 100 probably.
Here's
right?
my extreme take that
Yeah.
might be the most high ego, entitled, idiotic thing. I feel like if I had more schooling and I was in the position I'm in today, if I would have put in charge, I could fix this shit at rates that were like way much than what's currently happening. I don't know what I mean. They're throwing on purpose.
Well,
Dude,
the problem is like
they've actually talked about this too. There's been complaints from the top streamers that are like Valkyrie and Courage and stuff, that all the things that they were promised about YouTube doing for their YouTube live, like YouTube gaming, hasn't been happening. So they
Well,
promised, like, a lot of
Valkyrie
things.
Courage also
finally
came on
got
this
clipped.
podcast and said that like the YouTube gaming was one of the best decisions they ever made.
Yeah, but
right, like, but to answer
Devin, when
XQC,
I'm
he's
not
like,
when I'm not here, I don't watch the podcast. You
Yeah,
know that.
I have I feel like I have a solution that's really good, but I feel like they should pay me for it. Like
so
trillions.
XQC, like the problem is that like let's say that
Derek, you're
you are
consultant.
sole dictator of Google and like you're fucking Larry Page, you run everything. Sure, you could fix this, but like corporations don't work that way. They're massive bureaucracies. You got to go to Google and pitch why YouTube Gaming Live matters. Like Fwiz has to do that every single time he wants to get something like approved, right? It's like he's just dealing with a bunch of like fucking corporate bullshit and trying.
What
to
if he doesn't know what he's doing?
Yeah, no, I agree.
mean,
listen,
okay,
listen.
look,
I'm just saying.
Listen. Felix might
known
have a point
Fwiz.
here. He might have a point. Felix might be better at that than him. Let's be honest.
I mean, look, I've known Fwiz for over 10 years, and I like him as a person. I think Ryan's a
He's
cool
just a-
guy.
he's just
I
a
have not
gamer.
really have not been impressed with how he's been in kind of charge of YouTube gaming for several years. I mean, he's cool. I like Ryan, but I feel like they have,
you do a
as,
better job,
as said,
Sasha?
fuck yeah, of course I would. Fucking joke.
Then put it out there, then, dude.
Tweet
Maybe
it out.
that needs a regime change.
Devil's advocate.
Well-
How could any of us know if we would do a better fucking job if we don't know the structure of the company?
I don't think
Bro,
so. A lot of
Ryan
people,
used to
there's
be
like a joke going
GameStop's
on.
referee, okay? I remember when Ryan was
Do
a
you
fucking
think you could
GameStop
do
referee,
a better
I'm
job
sure.
than Emmett Shear? Slasher? Do you think you could do a better
No,
job?
because Emmett
hell
Shear is an
yeah.
actual programmer. He's a programmer.
Oh, wait, is that my boss?
He built to actually Twitch.
Emmett Shear is the CEO of Twitch.
Oh shit.
Now, now
So-
is
so-
way different.
So the fact that no one knows that is kind of the problem, right? But like, here's the thing: a lot of people are like, "Oh, Devin, like you should be CEO of Twitch." I can't do it, right? Like the number of people that have run a 2,500 person company under Amazon that could solve these problems and like deal with the bureaucracy is so slim in the tech world.
Well, but
that, like as much as I want Emmett Shear replaced, I don't know who the fuck would do it.
Okay, okay, Devin. This is something I argued with Destiny a long time ago, and
Yeah.
and I'm like, you're right, and all your arguments all stand, except for the one thing, right? That is, it's almost like yes, something can take a lot of time. They have to go through bureaucracy. Literally nothing is done. Like legitimately nothing. It's like, yeah, if there's like one idea and it failed, okay, cool, it failed. Oh, maybe they went all in on this project. Oh yeah, it failed. But nowadays it's like there's fuck all, nothing. It's just like it's just rotting.
Yeah, Devin, that means you probably can't replace Emmett Shear, but you might be able to replace Fwiz.
I don't think I can because I think you would, man, the amount of bureaucracy I just saw Blastoise join. So fucking Blastoise can be the first person to tell you how much fucking bureaucracy there is at Riot
Then fucking do the work, then, motherfucker.
So what I'm saying is, like, if you want to get like approval for even the most simple things, it is an unimaginable shit show.
Okay, then do it. Then do it.
Devin, don't companies
Do
live
what?
and die by this all the
Then
fucking time?
put it into the grinder and actually do it. Because then it seems like nothing's being done. So clearly, yes, there is a lot of bureaucracy, but there's clearly a lack of will behind this.
Yeah, are you saying YouTube is just flat out denying him of the features that he wants?
Very possibly, yeah. Or I mean, like, okay, well, there's two possibilities. It's either that or it's what XQC says he's incompetent, or a combination of both.
No. I'm just saying.
Don't underestimate the power of fucking bureaucracy to stop shit in its tracks for years, especially if it's not something that is like concerning. Twitch has this problem at a very high level because Twitch is less than 0.1% of Amazon's total fucking profit, right? Or sorry, not even profit. The Twitch loses them money. So Twitch is not making any money for Amazon. It's a tiny subdivision. For them to get approval for any basic shit that they need, like site-wide, is very difficult to do and can take years. It's like bureaucracy is unbelievable.
You know, I have a crazy idea. See, this is the $1 billion idea. With this, I feel like one of the main problems of YouTube is that they don't have a base, an actual pool of people that look for live content. People only watch their streamers when they go live, and there's not a lot of those, right? And whatever Myth said, they don't trickle down. There's no actual basis, right? There's not a good pool of blood of people, right? So basically, you would have to create from scratch a community or a base of viewers. And like, oh man, that's really tough. That's kind of insane, right? But sorry, I had to do something in game. But if you think about it, they're hiring people like Valkyrie and other people to come stream on YouTube. But what if the solution is even simpler? It just contract some of their video people at the stream, or some people that already do gaming content to stream on top of making videos. And they could literally pay them to just make videos, and their audience would actually watch from their live to from their videos to live content, and they could foster an actual base of viewers that are gonna trickle everywhere and go to places.
Okay, so sometimes on this podcast, I feel like half my job here is explaining how jobs work to people who don't have them. I
had a job before,
but you've never worked in a large corporation.
Hell nah.
Yeah, so like the structure of these corporations is basically made so that people go into washing machines and spin around and nothing comes out. I don't like disagree that you.
True.
Yeah, like I don't disagree that you have a lot of these solutions here and that those solutions would work. To actually implement those in real time in a place like Google is really fucking hard.
Dude, on top of that, dude, they have Courage and Val. Fucking probably having weekly, monthly fucking meetings with them, telling them what to do hand by hand. You know what I mean? They fucking know what to do.
Yeah, and Myth, you know what, dude? Let's be honest, okay? No,
what's up?
I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not gonna lie to me. Nobody's in here is gonna lie. They can act all tall and mighty with their stats on Fwiz fucking on his Twitter when he goes like, yeah, bruh, look at the numbers, bruh. They got lucky with Valkyrie. They hit the jackpot because of the Among Us meta. Okay, they didn't deserve it. They got fucking lucky.
True.
They lotteried out.
True.
So stop flexing, bruh. Holy shit.
And hold, let me ask you this: the Valkyrie thing, right? She clearly signed the contract that's where she's underpaid right now, right?
Yeah, she's
Do you
very
think
underpaid.
Crazy.
She is making seven figures, but I would probably say it was before.
That's because of her growth, probably too.
No, it was before Among Us. It was before Among Us.
How many years has it been, though?
She was a smaller streamer before that.
She signed the YouTube deal. She signed the YouTube deal before Among Us came out.
Yeah,
her
but she was
100
a
Thieves
smaller
contract just ended, and then she got the ownership of 100 Thieves recently. But her YouTube deal is old. Yeah, she is underpaid.
You're saying she had a 7-figure YouTube deal before she got bid?
No shot.
Yes.
No shot.
I don't think so.
But it's low. It's a low 7 figures.
I don't
it's
think
low.
it's even 7 figures, man. Because she was
she was like a 1.5K thing or something like that.
Yeah. I think what happened was maybe they.
She was big. She just wasn't this big.
Hey, Devin, pull the stats up, bro. Stats up me up.
Yeah,
It has
No, China, your podcast sucks when you need a button that you slam and it says stats me up.
Hear me.
And then
Hear me
just
out. Hear me out.
start
Hear me out.
statsing up.
Hold on. Hold on. Hear me
stats
out.
do
Real
you want?
quick. No, real
I think
quick.
Slasher's right.
No, No, Ray definitely. Ray definitely has a 7-figure deal. It doesn't, even if you're a 1.5K Andy, at the time when YouTube was paying, there's no shot they offered her anything under 7K. Sorry, 7 figures. There's no shot they didn't. I got offered
1.5K.
She was a 1.5K. Where are you getting that? Where are you getting that? Where are you getting that?
You just said
So okay, guys.
I thought she was 1.5K
I can tell you
on
that
YouTube when she swapped to YouTube. Like,
Slasher
YouTube
has
1.5K.
Slasher has reliable information. I would trust his take on this. Is what I would say.
But what are the stats, Devin?
Which
Tell us the
stats?
numbers.
She was pretty big. She was pretty big before
Pre-YouTube,
Among Us.
How many
She just wasn't
viewers was she
huge.
getting?
Oh.
Come on,
Pull that up. I want to see.
Sure.
I'm actually interested because if
Not the
That
roaster,
was
it's to
reasonably
create
big. She just wasn't
profile.
huge.
No, nope. I think she became big, sort of, then kind of slowed down a little bit, and I think that's when she signed it. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, hold up. We'll do it.
She joined 100 Thieves before she signed.
Yeah,
the
but I don't
YouTube
think she.
contract. And the 100 Thieves org gave her a ton of leverage and promotional. She was pretty big before
I don't
Among
think
Us.
so.
She wasn't huge. XQC is correct, dude. You are right that like Among Us blew her up so big, but she was reasonably big before.
Not
like,
okay.
how
In
big?
terms of size, not
Okay,
even talking about bureaucracy. Okay,
I got it.
the
Alright,
pitch
yeah,
of
I got it,
her
yeah,
being
yeah,
a fucking
I can do it.
50K Andy
Alright.
compared to the
I
pitch
can
of
do
her
it.
being a
Like,
1K Andy.
Devin, go, Devin, go,
Come
Devin,
on
go.
now.
Okay,
Devin, go.
all right. Okay, so Valkyrie's final streams. Pull that up, Jamie. Valkyrie's final streams on this platform was January 2020. She was averaging, let's see, Saturday, January 10th, 2,360, 2,249, 1,760. So I'm looking at about 2,000 to 2,300 average over through December and January.
So is that a 7-figure deal? No, I don't think so.
How many average?
2,000
2,000 to 2,600.
Oh, wow. But I still think it's 7-figure.
2,300.
But I still think it's
I don't think
7-figure.
it is.
It is.
No,
It is.
It has to be.
no shot.
No,
like,
it has to
no,
be.
I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
Slasher, this
Listen,
is
it
reliable
is.
as your Dr. Disrespect reason.
We don't
No,
even
I
know
don't
the
believe
amount
it.
of money comparative to the amount of years. that
I
the
say
finished
half a
contract
mil
signed
at
off of.
most.
We're
Motherfucking
talking about
gambling scammer
We're
here.
talking about yearly. Is it a 7-figure yearly?
Oh, yearly.
Yes,
Oh.
yearly. Why
I
would
thought
we
you said
talk about 3 years?
'cause you said
No
deal.
one
You said
brags about
deal.
They're 5 years. Hey man, I'm getting the 10 million in 5 years, bro. No.
Fuck yeah, you do. What?
No, we talk about. Hey, I made 2 mil a year. That's my contract. That's it.
Well,
you don't
the
know
YouTube
about.
contract is for 2 years. All of the deals are 2-year deals.
Okay, so her
it's-
2
there's
years.
I
also-
say
a
500K.
million, maybe.
That's
Just
the
real
number.
quick. There's also some really interesting things in here. So like December 10th, for example, she had 10,500 viewers. June
Hosted.
7th, she had 7,000. Like,
Drops,
so I'm looking at like
luck,
Rated,
well, what I'm
new
okay,
release,
rated.
glitch.
there was
Raid.
the 16,700 average viewers on December 11th was an ad for State Farm charity stream. So what I'm saying is
State Farm paid for that.
there may have been other considerations on YouTube as to why to pay her an amount like that. It might not just been because there's a lot of reasons why
There's
people
so
pay.
many
It's not just
Twitter,
for hours watched.
YouTube
Yes,
presence,
exactly.
so many
Yeah.
things.
And
Like,
also just consideration,
guys,
like
guys,
it's
Who the
a
fuck else joined them into YouTube? Courage?
Listen,
And
yeah,
they're trying to get a bunch of other
and her
people?
were both
It was Courage and
small
Val
streamers.
joined because of Courage.
So like looking at what Valkyrie was accomplishing, plus a lot of her stats for this period of time in like 2019, 2020, I could easily justify a 7-figure deal for her.
Per year? Hold on, per
Yeah.
year?
This was not only this is around the time that Loaded and UTA were just fucking destroying Twitch and YouTube. They were milking both of those companies and
Slasher.
Mixer and Facebook for as much money as they
Is
could.
your source tell you it's a 7-figure multi-year deal, or is it for 1 year at least? Or does it go into like maybe 500K per year?
You know, that could be. That is possible. I'm not sure if it was per year. I know it was over
when I'm
over a
speaking
million
of
for
deals,
2 years, but I don't know if it was
I'm
per
speaking
year.
of total deal value, so I'm speaking of the total deal value of the duration of the contract.
Okay,
see
I can believe
million
total
dollars.
deal value. I can,
Yeah.
I can see 7-figure. But like, to me, someone that's commanding 7 figures, at least let's say $1 million a year, has to be someone averaging at least 10K viewers.
You'd be surprised, especially. Well, I agree with you at that time. These days, brands and activations like this don't. What people are starting to realize that concurrent viewers are like not even really a thing. I've been really surprised.
Yeah,
by
you're
how,
not entirely wrong about this.
Yeah, so like we've come across some like really interesting stuff like in the last like 6 to 12 months in the agency world. What's happening is you'll find 2,000 viewer streamers that are outselling people that are 10 times their concurrent viewers, and I mean crazy outselling them, like fucking 5x, 10x multipliers or more. And so let's say that I do a sponsorship and I pay like what I normally pay like a fucking like 10,000 viewer streamer. I might pay them like 12, 15K a month for that.
But that's rare though, because they need to have an established, well-structured brand that's reliable. And it's because they know that the thing that they're trying to push is definitely gonna hit, and it's not some fucking idiot that's on some browser page. It's like it's a more, I don't know.
What I'm seeing is smaller influencers are converting better than larger influencers in almost all cases.
Well, because don't you think larger influencers
It depends on what
cost
activations.
just so much more that it just doesn't work out numbers-wise anymore?
I think it's because the area of effect of a core community that knows, likes, and trusts you is gets diluted with more viewers, and the culture gets diluted. There are some exceptions to this rule. Trainwreck's notably is one of the best sellers I've ever fucking seen for his concurrence. This is also because he shouts incessantly about buying shit till you do, but also because he has a very dedicated.
Shout out 8 Gang. Good shit, boys. Good shit.
He has a very dedicated community compared to a lot of. But there's I've been so surprised. I've sold for like 20K Andes who like get like less than like a couple hundred sales. It's unreal. Like that shouldn't happen. But then I'll sell for someone who's like 2,000 to 4,000 and they get like 3,000 to 4,000.
Yeah, but that's very easy. It is very easy to distinguish which ones are gonna hit and which one aren't. There's a lot. Directory streamers. I feel like maybe brands don't know this yet, or they haven't adapted yet. But they don't do well with most of the activations, just because they're directory streamers. Right? People who like grind like the League directory or Overwatch directory or any directory or whatever, right? Then overall actual brands of you know, I'm not saying variety streamers, just like more, let's say Ammunition. She's a great ambassador. Her brand is very, very strong, right? She doesn't pull insane numbers, but her differential between one and another aren't that big, you know? It's a tight community and it's good, right? So it'd be easier to sell a deal with that, or at least get results with a deal than some other guy pulling twice the numbers on League of Legends.
X is kind of saying what I'm saying, which is like there are so many factors and considerations that go into a deal besides concurrent viewership. How well does this person represent us? How is this person going to be like someone who like going forward is going to be like a good like partner for us? Do they do other things other than content? Can we put them in shows? Is there maybe cross-platform partnership with YouTube Red? Like all this stuff goes into consideration, right?
Right.
Just so I know, was the main argument like YouTube versus Twitch before I got in here?
No, it's how is it so fucking garbage?
How is what, Twitch garbage?
How is YouTube so fucking garbage?
I don't make anything out of Twitch, so I have nothing to say in this.
I don't think YouTube's garbage.
Well, Rosh, you're in a weird position because you can get partnered, but you don't want to be an affiliate.
Yeah, that's right. As a full-time slot streamer, or where the majority of the content is slots, I'm not allowed to get a full partnership, but I can get the affiliation, and that's fine.
So let me ask you this: how do if someone's a full-time hot tub, like they started as a hot tub streamer, and that's all they did from the beginning, could they get partnered?
Yes.
They can.
Absolutely.
How's that any different than what?
They're partner when they're signing up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying, how's that like? Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Like, it's non-gaming stuff. So...
I don't think it's the same liability.
Really?
Yeah, sorry, what?
I feel like even though gambling on a lot of sites is like a quote unquote like clean and like non-complete scammy mode or whatever, I feel like this might take being associated with so many gambling brands might be too possible to be liable for something bad.
XQC, gambling isn't hated because of it being scammy. Gambling's hated because of the bad addiction it can cause.
Yeah, but
right?
there's also a possibility that it could be, you know.
Not if it's like an actual casino, no?
That's like the lesser hate watching shit talk.
You think
angle.
so?
It's not real.
Yeah.
In CS:GO days, sure, that's the thing because it was actually happening. But in the casino area, that's not really it. The morally frowned upon part is the addiction part. As you can see, you, me, Mo, and Roach all have. We're fucking addicts, but.
I'm
it's
still
just like,
playing, by the way.
True.
I'm up huge.
That's why you have to like make sure you tell your boys not to fucking do it and just to watch you because yeah.
No, but it's I understand that it's a gray area for Twitch as well. Because maybe they don't want to encourage or embrace people.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry, Roche.
Go ahead, Roche.
I understand it's a gray area for Twitch as well. Maybe not partnering up with slot streamers because they don't want to maybe encourage people to start gambling in order to get the full partnership. You know what I mean?
Been living the stream too. Give me welcome to
Twitch is in no place to
Exactly.
pick and choose right now.
That's why I don't think
Like,
they should
if they were fully strict, I'd say fine. But like, come on, bro. Like, no shot. Right now, it seems like as long as you have a, you know, as long as like you're a 30K Andy every day. It's like that's. I understand if you're like, you know, 1 or 2K. It's not worth a. You're 30K every day.
I'm like, minus 30K Andy.
Oh, fucking facts, bro. We're all fucking minus 30K being addicts. But shit, I don't know. I mean,
I feel like for someone like Rosh, that they should take that like into consideration that he has a following.
The issue is,
people clearly want to watch him.
Why can't
he get partnered?
If they can successfully split the site or have an after dark section for like, you know, more like to guarantee it's 18+, I think he'll get partnered. Like that's the difference. I think right now he could get partnered low-key. I mean, yeah, we have some staff watching right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, text me, boys. Let's get this guy in there.
Yo, Devin, if they do something like the after dark thing, you think, and like for gambling and all that, and hot tub streams and all that, and just sexual stuff, whatever, you know, shit like that. Would you think they'd be able to get better ads for that kind of stuff? If they
It will
open it up?
100% tank the CPM of the entire website.
No, if they split it, you dickhead. God, I'm
It will 100% take the CPM of the entire
but the
website.
casinos would come and want to advertise on Twitch on those channels.
Yes,
Yeah,
but those are
but it
very
can't
small
replicate.
in terms of marketing. But
If
I know
we
they pay
split
very
it, no,
high.
if we split it,
we're splitting
if
the
they
two
split
sites.
the site.
Devin is aware of what YouTubers
Guys, you're
are.
taking your entire fucking inventory and then slashing it in a third of your regular ad rate.
No,
Or your regular ads.
The problem is that the brands do not see it that way. They don't see it as a split. One website represents the user base of one demographic. That demographic consumes adult content on that website and non-adult content. As far as the brand is concerned, it's all adult content. The CPMs are the same.
Yeah,
And CPMs for adult content are way, way lower than they are for non-adult content.
Yeah, I agree with Devin on that.
That doesn't make sense because the adults are the ones with the money. So why the fuck do we care about the CPMs for kids being so much more? Kids
because
can't
you
even
don't,
get
because you
Bro,
don't need
that's-
to
that's not true.
market. Because you
kids
don't
have
need to
the
market.
highest
Kids watching brings in ad revenue, right?
But they can't. I mean, I guess yeah. Hey, mom, I want to buy this. I get that part, but
The highest CPMs on
mean-
YouTube before COPPA was passed by the United States, there were literally $75 to $80 CPMs for. Go on YouTube, search
Ryan, toy
for
reviews?
Frozen. Yeah, search for Frozen Elsa. You'll find a bunch of
Bro,
videos from
I
a
watch
year and a
those
half
videos
ago.
every day. What do you
Dude,
what do you think? We have?
those
What
videos
do you
are-
From
think?
videos from who, Megal?
Those videos
Elsa and Anya.
There were individual videos that were making hundreds of thousands of dollars in ad revenue for their creators, much less YouTube, right? So like the highest demographic for paid advertisements is 100% kids, because they go,
I don't understand
Dad, I want that toy, and then the parents go,
Well,
fuck, I've got to
listen,
buy this shit, and then people will pay
from
for it.
first-hand
The second
experience,
highest category is financial.
My daughter is 3 or 4, she's about to turn 4. She watches all those channels.
Yep.
And yes, she's still whatever plays. Can I have that? Can I have that? And I have to be the guy that if we're walking down Target aisle and she sees something that she recognizes on YouTube, guess what? We're buying it.
They were making videos and they're making a lot of money with the videos.
No, but let me ask you this, because
No,
I
who?
thought they stopped. Yeah, they're making crazy money with the videos. The owners of the channels.
Wait,
Well, COPPA passed, and now kids can't.
What are
You
you
can't
talking
use
about?
kids in advertising, right?
We're talking about like
it's all-
YouTube children
kids.
channels that make like dress up
Advertisements
skits
on
for
there,
Disney
so
characters
Who's
and
getting the
shit.
money for that? Like, how are they still having advertisements?
They
on
shouldn't
those
have
channels?
them. That's it. Those are some of them have ads and some of them don't. What's happening there is a lot of those channels are so there's like an option when you upload a video on YouTube. It says yes, this was made for kids, or no, this was not made
Yes.
for kids. If you select yes, this was made for kids, you cannot monetize that video by law. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm
there's
almost
why
ones
not?
that are clearly for kids.
because
They're
the
clearly for
the
kids.
United States passed a law called COPPA, COPPA, and COPPA basically says, look, you can't advertise to kids. It's unethical.
Wait, so is
Well, but they
YouTube
do it
just
anyway,
finding a
though.
way around it by just having the people click it's not for
Well, they
kids?
stopped it.
Yes.
So that's illegal still, no?
Wait, so when we're
Yeah,
on
it
the
is.
highway and there's a billboard,
Oh.
do the parents go, don't look at that, Jonathan, and they blow their eyes out? They can still see the ad.
Yeah.
It's still an ad for them.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what
No,
happened.
I think we all
Actually,
know
no
that
one
internet
looks at
advertising
billboards
is
anymore,
way
man.
more
They're
direct
staring
than
at their
fucking
phone.
billboards.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah. But Devin, so you're telling me that YouTube added that part just so they could still do ads on kid stuff? and give a
I'm
way
saying
for
YouTube
those
added that part, I think, to reduce their own individual liability. For
liability. Yeah, that's yeah. Because I still see ads on kids stuff.
That's
all
kind
the
of
time.
sad though. What about toy reviews? I love those. Hey, man, I got the new Nerf gun.
They're
Blah,
still-
blah,
they're
blah.
still making
You can
money,
watch
though.
them and
They're
you
still
still get
making money.
ads.
Yeah, off of
Isn't that
sponsors and
just
shit. That's
targeted
boring.
ads? Isn't it just targeted ads towards kids, like making?
No, it's
No,
all
If
everything. It's everything.
if your video is everything. If your video is for children, you should not be putting ads on it by the law of the letter. No, but to go back to the original discussion, like the whole problem, like so, like let's look at a website like Pornhub, right? Like let me just and give some of the
Well,
arguments.
I get ads on there, but it's usually for campsites.
Hang on. Like, so I'm Pornhub, okay? I want to expand. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create a safe for work section, right? So I'm gonna have a section where people like can wear clothes and they can play video games. Do you think that advertisers are gonna go in and be like, oh, Pornhub's cool? Like, let's advertise with those.
Oh,
right?
no
That's never
shots.
happened.
Yeah, true,
Okay, so
true.
in the same way, you can't split up Twitch. That's why.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. See, you should have opened with that analogy.
Yeah, sorry, I
idiot.
don't always. I know. I
Sorry,
go.
I told you idiot.
It's okay. Sometimes
I was joking.
I accept
But no,
your.
that makes
I accept your
sense.
caricature of me.
Somebody in chat said when I go to Pornhub, I get ads to Twitch. Okay, dude.
Okay.
It's much easier if Twitch just adapted to the changing lifestyle of, especially the country. Gambling is becoming legal here in the United States and many different states. It might become federally
Like
legal.
sports gambling, right?
But yeah, and marijuana is becoming legal in a bunch of different states. So things are changing in the country, and that's probably how Twitch should they should try to bring in those types of sponsors. Now that's still probably a little bit off, but gambling will probably be more legalized in the next few years, and so will weed. And those are probably opportunities that Twitch,
Especially
should
with
look
crypto. Crypto helps gambling online, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin
legitimize
is
it.
worth 50K, and
What
you
was it
know,
worth now?
and the whole NTF shit is going on now. The NFTs, which is ridiculous, but whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah. Right?
So what about the hot tub meta then? Should they just embrace that and like just let people go for it without even being in a hot tub? Like basically say, hey, as long as there's no nudity, you can stream whatever you want. Cause like that's like kind of like where we're like. I think my biggest problem with the hot tub meta is it's like they can't pick. They haven't picked.
Can I ask you a
one side or the
question,
other.
Blastus? I gotta stop you, bro.
Yeah. What's up?
What the fuck made you wear those stupid ass glasses?
Yeah, agreed, man.
What the fuck are those, bro?
Someone told him it looked cool one day, and he
You're a
took it to
good-looking
heart.
fuck. No. Listen.
They're
too
cool,
big for
I
your
like
face.
them, I like them.
They're too big for your face. You're a
I like
good-looking
them.
kid.
All right, thanks.
You're a good-looking
like
kid,
them.
but they're too big for your face.
Prescription?
No.
I'm so excited. I want to. I'm gonna dodge the question. Can I introduce you guys to Roku? Look.
Sure.
No,
show us.
fuck Roku.
Dude, you know what that is? Trying. This is something that Hassan
actually,
has.
it's really
It's
cute
it's
cat.
the
Did you adopt
Hassan
him?
syndrome.
Yeah, we
It's
have
bro,
one
I'm
Roku
too
and
hot
Roku.
and cool.
I wanna
I
adopt
don't need to
a
wear
black
cool
kitty.
shit. I wear funky stuff, dude.
He wants to stand
Yes.
out. It's peacocking at its finest.
Blastoise, what's next, bro? A fucking dog collar? Like, is that what's going on? Is that where we're headed, bro? You're gonna
Yeah.
take Hassan's
With a
dog
fucking
collars
lock on it. With a lock.
with a little lock
Yeah.
that says "I love you."
Yes.
Be my Valentine. Jesus Christ, Blastoise,
Man.
you're a good-looking kid. Take those motherfuckers off. Anyways, continue your point.
Are they prescription?
No, they're not prescription. I have 20/20. I have.
Gamer
I got
glasses.
They're not prescription.
Are they
Oh,
gunners?
Oh, it's just
Are
glad.
they gunners? Are they gunners?
Train so
No,
tilted.
they're blue. They're blue light glasses.
it's-
No.
Okay, you get
so-
the nicer ones then.
So my whole take on the hot tub thing is I feel like Twitch should
The dodge.
they should
dodge
pick.
is-
I'm gonna dodge it. They should just
Defend your glasses, sir. Okay,
pick.
no, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, you want me to? You know what?
No,
Fuck you
I'm
guys.
stuck with you. Go ahead.
I'm
You're
sponsored. I'm sponsored.
I'm
okay,
so
please.
sorry.
I'm
Fuck.
trying
My bad, dude. My bad, bro.
Oh, you're
guys.
good. Wait, and man, where'd you get those?
they
I'm
don't
about to buy a
got
pair.
different
Dude, those
frames?
are sick, man.
I want to buy
man,
them.
that-
That's my
Dude,
bad
those are
here.
fucking
I'm like-
awesome, man.
Yeah, my
Those are
bad. Let me
dang.
rephrase.
dude.
Let me rephrase. Guys,
from Glassy, discount code Blaustoise.
Okay.
I spend.
yeah, guys.
I'm
make
going
sure-
them now.
I'm soon
buying
going to
them
have
now.
to spend 10 hours of my day playing on NoPixel, listening to X yell and
Glassy.
do degenerate shit before he
Yeah,
gets
hello,
banned
can you
3
just
weeks
get
from
them
now.
now?
And the only way I can see well is with blue light glasses. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I
Sick,
just-
bro.
Okay, no,
How
hey,
long-
hey, he's not safe. They have different frames. You chose that one.
No,
Oh, yeah, you're not safe.
Oh, no,
Where
you're
am I?
Go back to jumping on him.
I had some
Fucking
of
kill
those.
him.
I want to go back to. So all I wanted to say was for the hot tub meta.
I got some. Look, little Blastoise. Look, be proud of me. Look.
Let's see.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Where's mine?
I got as well. I got as well. Here.
Okay. I have a question.
I
Who
got
looks better.
This
who looks
is
better in
what I'm
glasses? Me
Oh yeah, this is
or
what I'm
X?
using. Yeah, this is
Who
this
makes
is
the
exactly what
glasses
he's
look
doing, right?
better? Come on.
XQC.
No shot.
Right.
Look at him.
I have no idea.
XQC looks like a fucking foreigner, dude. Like, it's perfect. You just look like a douche. You know, that's the difference. I'm just kidding, Blastos.
I already looked like a douche.
No, you don't. You look like a sweet, nice kid with no glasses, okay? Don't get it
Oh,
twisted.
thank you.
You're a nice gentleman, kid, beautiful guy, okay? No glasses. The glasses just say, hey, I hit 1.5K viewers. I have 4K subs now. I got to put some glasses on. That's what it looks like. XQC looks like a fresh off the boat foreigner. He just got to our country, got his fucking green card stamped. The fuck is he wearing? It's not looking too good, okay? So you both need to just take those things off.
Yeah, wait,
Okay,
wait.
so
I'm gaming.
wait. By the way, it says in categories you're playing League of Legends.
Yes, I'm doing, bro.
Mine just came
Okay.
in
What do
the
you got the
mail.
glasses for, man? I'm popping off right now.
X.
What?
Don't.
What is
Just
everyone
don't
getting
play
their
that
glasses
game.
now or what?
You do,
Don't
man,
play that
and
game.
used to work there.
Mine are.
Myth looks the best.
I know. I worked. I spent 5 years of my professional life
Are you,
working on
fine.
my.
are you
If
trash
If you
talking
don't
your
know,
former
Roche,
employee?
yeah,
Don't.
Rocheteen, Blastoise here is a League of Legends developer.
Not anymore. I left. Please. X, you'll save yourself so much in life by just not playing.
Bro, listen, you probably banned. You know I used to play with you in solo queue, right? Like in 2013, 14.
Yeah, we ran into each other. A
Yeah,
few
well,
times.
listen. You guys banned my account 7 times. Okay, you're never gonna. I'm always gonna come back to League one way or another. Okay, I
was chat banned while I worked at Riot
Yeah.
on one of my accounts. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I had a someone ran it down in my game, and I got like it's the story of it. Someone ran it down in my game, and I was pissed. I called them a fucking piece of shit, and I got chat banned. And
Deserved though. They deserved it.
yeah, 100% they deserved it.
That was a justified chat ban. Yeah, I like that.
Dude, yeah, like hey, my whole analogy is like if you were playing pickup basketball and someone was a fucking jackass and just kicked the ball out of the fucking basketball court, you'd be like, yo, you're a fucking piece of shit, get the fuck out of here and never come back. And no one would think you're toxic for calling them a fucking piece of shit for doing that. Same thing. If someone's gonna run it down in my league game, I'm gonna call them a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but they. Yeah. Go ahead.
True.
I don't work for them anymore. Anyways, let me reiterate that I don't work for them anymore. The hot tub meta, the one thing I wanted to say on it is I just wish that they would take a stance one way or the other.
They
The
did.
hot tub thing is they did.
Yeah,
What'd
they
say?
did.
Yeah. They basically said, "Fuck you, we're gonna keep doing it." That was my take. I mean, DJ Week covered
Yeah,
it
pretty
directly. Yeah, like DJ Weeks covered it directly in the Let's
feel
Chat
like it's a
session.
whole
like,
different
basically,
world.
It's kind of interesting. This podcast is gonna change as a result of like Twitch doing that. Like
I feel-
Twitch now has
I
a
think it makes the
weekly
game
show. I
3D
can't
and
believe they're doing
bubbly.
it
I can-
weekly
I can
of
only
just
see the game
discussing
in 9
issues
well,
on Twitch.
when I pull
And
those out,
I
it's
don't
like
know
a-
what short straw DJ
I'm
Week
back
had
to the
do
real
draw
world.
to fucking
This
do the
is
show. 'cause holy
trash.
shit. But he's
No,
gotta get on there
it's
every
actually
week.
the reverse.
Is he looking for a co-host?
This is his.
It's his thing.
This is kind of yes. Okay, so now just to give it some perspective, I've known Wheat for over 15
Yeah,
years.
Marcus
I
is fucking
am.
cool.
Marcus
I like
is
him, I
almost
like
like
him,
one
yeah.
of almost one of my best friends. I just want to just tell people. So I'm kind of like on his side, but he kind of wanted to do this, yes, because he's seen us talk shit about Twitch for the last few years and talk about how they're so inconsistent and the trust and safety team doesn't know what they're doing and the moderation team is a bunch of fucking idiots and all these other things we talk about, right? And Wheat is pissed off internally at Twitch and the way that Twitch has handled the community poorly, don't you think? Like extremely fucking
no,
bad.
Well, that's because of the
So-
bureaucracy of it all, right, Devin?
Well,
No,
Twitch is
I think
also
it's just because
totally
they're shit at it.
incompetent. Yeah.
It's different for Twitch than YouTube, right?
So we kind of wanted to do this. We kind of wanted to do a weekly show where he got to talk to the community. And he's been around gaming forever. He doesn't mind that a live stream fail wants to yell at him all day. It's like not a big deal to him, where most people will get overwhelmed and like call it harassment and fucking cry about it or whatever. We've been doing internet shit for almost 20 years now. He can deal with the community. Now, I don't know if it's gone over so well, considering like him and Destiny's past personally, which is a whole other thing, which is fucking hilarious, by the way.
What's that past? Did we talk about it?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that StarCraft clip. Have you ever watched that?
Which
Where
one?
they popped off on each other.
Bro, I was on that fucking show. Yeah, like
Wait, what clip are we talking
It's
about?
Destiny. Destiny used to be
Destiny
part of the
as well.
StarCraft scene.
Yep.
Destiny's original. He was originally from StarCraft scene, right? And I met
Caster or
Steven.
some shit?
No, he was the player, dude. I met Steven
Oh.
in Raleigh in 2010 when he was playing StarCraft, and he is a different person now than he was before. But
Not that much. His core stuff is all remain the same though.
Though, dude, the Fester hit squad, like
probably.
back in the day, he actually developed one meta that went to the Korean meta. It was an NA meta that went to Korea for a while, where he would spam build infestors. He actually influenced the Korean meta.
Of course he did.
He was sick. He was good.
He was a pretty good Zerg player. Yeah,
He was great.
He was a pretty good Zerg player.
So wait, so what's the story about him?
StarCraft?
Oh god.
No shot. No
Stop,
shot.
stop,
No
stop,
So
stop.
him and
He's trolling. Let's move on.
so Steven was
story,
talking about how like StarCraft 2 was gonna die, and he called in and spoke to the podcast, which was DJ Wheat, In Control, Idra, and I believe one more person. And it ended up being Wheat and him arguing back and forth about StarCraft 2 dying and StarCraft 2 not dying, and Wheat got pretty defensive over StarCraft because he was the main caster back then. It was a show dedicated to StarCraft, so they're going to kind of be defensive in that way. And it, like, I don't know, they kind of like argued about all that shit, and now we're like 10 years later, which is...
And Destiny's whole argument was the nature of how Blizzard was balancing StarCraft and creating content for it and balancing it was so slow. They weren't supporting the professional scene, all this stuff. And he's like, listen, look at what Riot's doing with League of Legends. I guarantee you League of Legends is going to pass StarCraft. And this is like back in like 2012. And they were all like shitting on him for it. And like they like ganged up and like blasted him for it. And now it like, you look at how it aged, and it's like, oh.
I mean, they're totally right. I mean, In Control could be pretty. He was pretty defensive over StarCraft. I mean, they love fucking StarCraft, so they're very defensive of this type of shit.
Yeah, but you could see that coming from a mile away, though.
Yeah.
When the MOBA
think-
train is starting to do well, and the big following of Dota didn't know where to go, and they had to go somewhere and started going to a league, you could just see what's going to happen. If you played any Dota, you know how strong the following was. You knew this was going to happen. I feel like it was.
So now like like yada yada later, like the #1 post on Livestream Fails is a tweet that Wheat made, which is a joke about why Destiny is banned. I do want to clarify, and I really haven't spoken to Marcus through all this, is that it was a joke. It's not because like he still has beef with Steven from 9 years ago. It really isn't.
Yeah,
like, maybe,
sure, dude.
Maybe they don't really like each other, but it's not like this huge fucking conspiracy that like Wheat
Also,
has some control over the
like,
man
Wheat
or
is-
whatever. He's making a
Wheat is
joke to
cons-
like jab Destiny. He's known Steven for literally forever.
He's also a professional, and he's not going to let that kind of,
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
he
shit
is,
like,
he
get
is.
in the way of his. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like there's that's the big thing for me.
When I got one of my big bans from Twitch, I had to do like a weird therapy session with DJ Wheat. And they was very professional. I'm not kidding, I did that.
I don't know why I laughed. I don't know why I laughed.
X has to go to the fucking principal's office, dude.
No, it was like that, but he was very professional.
Wait, did it have to be live streamed? The session. Was
No,
it
it was like talk or whatever, right?
How did you get here?
Imagine a live stream where he has to like sit there and like.
No,
go
it wasn't.
through
Nah, it wasn't like that. It was just like it was
What are you
actually
gonna do
well,
to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Well, he's a professional because he knows I do a good line of questioning, right? And it's not hostile. It didn't feel like I was being like under questioned, even though I came in the interview like that. It wasn't like that. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it too much, but it was just like a very like one-to-one combo. But I feel like we progressed a lot. We achieved a lot of good answers. You know, with
Have
it.
you been banned since?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I haven't. I'm just kidding. I haven't.
Yep.
But going back, you guys said that they are now being consistent on it. My whole take is that they haven't been.
Well, he's doing the
consistent.
show, so he's doing the show now to try to talk to the community. And today was the first day, and we saw how that went.
The consistency issue that I have is like, why not just be more strict on like sexual content, or just like allow people to do more sexual content? The thing that is weird to me is like, why hot tubs and pools? It's so weird. Like,
Because it allows them to wear
wear
more
bikini.
revealing clothing because you're allowed to swim, but you're not to be in a bra. That's why.
It's a loophole.
It's a loophole.
I don't like. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
like that it's a
loophole.
loophole. Just let them fucking do it, or don't. Like, just pick one side and don't have a weird loophole. That's my take.
What is he talking about?
I guess.
I have no idea.
Which indirectly, like Devin said.
No,
I'm
there will
saying
always
it's-
be a loophole.
But I guess it's always indirectly.
I don't understand
Will
what the
there?
fuck you're saying.
Well, no, there will always be a
there
loophole.
always be a
Why
loophole.
wouldn't there be a
How?
loophole?
Why?
Well, because you're not allowed to show a bra, because bras are very revealing, and some bras are extremely revealing, right? When you don't want to lose out on all the possible, let's say, I don't know, Olympic swimming, a normal workout swimming streams. You want to lose out on all of that, you have to enable swimming suits, otherwise it's just kind of weird. And swimming suits are kind of revealing, so there'll always be a loophole about that. They just have to be more strict about how sexual and manipulated it is, that's all.
Yeah, so the way that Twitch clarified it was like they said, look, like hot tub streams in the like clothing and attire in the context of a hot tub stream, we're gonna allow it. We will continue to ban for stuff that we perceive is sexually suggestive as is terms of service.
Bro, have you seen these titles though? When you say,
dude, I'm not disagreeing with you, man. I'm just telling you what they said.
When there's hints that they're trying to be sexual or whatever, look at the titles, dude. Fucking cum drops. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say the whole thing.
Yeah, cum drops. Cum
drops.
Well, the emoji, yeah, they do emoji of droplings. You know,
droplings.
Yeah, could you imagine if you had like gaming philosopher showcases unyielding cum drops, like something like that?
The juicy peach.
The peach emote. The peach emote. Yeah. Look, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying like that's their stance. Yeah, that's what their stance is that it doesn't seem like the hot tub meta is going anywhere.
It's funny your stance, Devin, as someone who's like represents the biggest hot tub streamer, and then you're like you're randomly like I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, yes, but sure, but like the thing. so the thing is like you got me there, bro. I mean,
Devin's following the money, dude.
Here's the thing, right? I don't put it
for the money though.
But no. I don't put it on Amaranth as an individual.
Yes. Okay.
I don't put it on Amaranth as an individual. I think Amaranth is working hard as fuck, and I think that she's quite literally like doing exactly what she should be doing where this is being allowed.
Well,
and she herself said that. You know, so like I don't blame, like I don't hate the player, I hate the game.
Yeah, I mean, and I think she also kind of hates the game. I think she's kind of bored of it, and she doesn't. I don't think she likes it that much. But she should also admit to that.
I tuned in one stream, and somebody said some fucking super cringe shit in Amaranth's chat. And she was like, "Yeah, that's why you're gonna be a virgin forever. That's why you're not gonna have sex." And I was like, "Damn!" I was like,
people we've had Amaranth on this podcast several times, dude. People sleep on Amaranth. All the shit that she's doing is just to fucking start a fucking animal shelter. She's actually such a good person. Like I'm very proud that we rep her.
Well, I'm not in my depth now, so I'm not going to speak about that. But I do think that she does work hard and actually put in the hours. And I think people downplay the reruns and the long streams. The hours are crazy. You can't deny that. You know, people say, "Well, it's not work." You know, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and yet some of these people they could say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna sit down at the computer and not do shit and let their stuff die out." But I mean, she doesn't.
Dude, I mean, I don't usually go this hard. I don't usually go this hard, man. People that say like, "Oh, LOL," like, yeah, quote working. That's a fucking incel take. This is a girl that has fucking 4 YouTube channels, an active TikTok, an active Instagram with 3 million followers. Like, you just go down the list. Bitch, where's your fucking Instagram with 3 million followers? She works her ass off, man. Full stop.
Yeah. No, for sure.
True.
I mean, I think that's why, like, from my point of view, I'm like more like why do they have to like be like, I don't know, why do they have to be in the hot tub? Like, just let them fucking do it wherever. Like, it's just the hot tub thing is just so weird.
Because then people will, you don't get the argument. Then people will wear bras all the time. You're gonna have only bras.
I don't care if they. I guess that's my point. Maybe that's just me. I just don't care if they're wearing bras. I don't care.
Dude, I made a tweet, but you guys don't. Do you guys not know about the nude yoga meta? Like this fucking hot tub Twitch meta is bullshit. There is a nude yoga meta on YouTube.
How big is it?
So this is some pussy shit.
No, but can they live stream it though? They can't live stream it.
You say
right?
what?
Hold on. They can live stream
this
the
is
nude
pussy
yoga?
shit. This is amateur hour over here over at Twitch. Fucking hot tub.
Oh yeah,
nude
they are full out naked,
nude yoga.
tits out, bouncing, dude.
Dude, did you see the guy put it on a condom, like an educational video?
Yeah, and he's just juicing it.
He has a massive boner right up against the camera, and it's all, and he just sits there for like 30 seconds. But he sits there for 30 seconds just flexing.
You gotta unpackage the thing, Mo.
Oh my God!
How are you guys going to say that
this is on YouTube?
that hot tubs are taking down
I
Twitch
have it in
and
front of my face.
there's nude yoga on YouTube and no one gives a shit?
Nobody cares.
Well, again, that's because of
the ad per people flexible juicing algorithm. We get it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. I wish I could communicate it that way, man, so I didn't have to fucking talk for 5 minutes. That's amazing.
So YouTube, so YouTube doesn't have to worry about bullshit because they have such a good algorithm for the ads that they know if it's bad, the advertisers' ads won't be seen on it anyway, and advertisers are still okay with that, knowing that they're advertising next to someone who could potentially be having nude.
Yeah, because they probably pitch their product so well that they have no argument against it.
Yeah, your ad will never appear on that naked yoga video.
Yeah.
And when it does, you have the YouTube adpocalypse type thing happen. Like when a small mistake like that happens, that's how much brands care, right? Like the entire website gets fucked, millions of dollars get pulled out, people go fucking crazy.
That adpocalypse was weird because everyone like pulled out just to pull back in, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
When you say everyone pulled out just to pull back in, are we talking about the condom video?
No, not anymore. We've moved on.
No, we moved on.
It was a joke.
Well, Rosh is still watching the condom video. I don't know why for this long.
Let him learn, man. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. Hey, what about it, man?
Do you guys remember the first time you put on a condom?
Yeah, it took me three.
Yeah.
It took me three times to find the right
Is
side.
Wait. But what was it? Like, how did you? I could say my. I
practiced.
I don't mind it. I never practiced. I kind of got cut off guard.
Tell my story.
In Sweden,
Let me tell my story real quick.
Poor Roche.
I was snooping around in the top of my brother's drawer, dude. I used to snoop around in his top drawer a lot because he was the older brother. He's like 5-6 years older than me, and he would just have a lot of cool shit in there, weed, random shit. And I thought it was interesting as a young kid. And then one day I found a fucking condom, a nice golden wrapper. I unwrapped it, got hard, put it on, and I put it on the wrong way, but that was my first condom putting on experience.
That's such good smart because I did that, but I was already like mid, like I was there, like I was at the top of the mountain about to put the flag on, and I did it. I put it on backwards, and then I remember at school they said, if you put it on backwards, you can't just put it on the right way. You have to get a new one. So I got a new one, and I did it again, and I got a new one, and by that time I was soft like a fucking uncooked macaroni, man.
Dude, can you just imagine that poor girl like said, there's fucking 6 condoms. Why? Where's the rubber? Why did I put it on right? And
it was really bad.
Last story.
Stop the wrong way, dude. Give me another one, real quick. Come on, fast! I'm getting soft. Come on.
Someone once said, I don't impersonate X. They said I impersonate myth impersonating X. Was how someone described it because my voice is too low for it. Yeah, I know. I did the same thing. Myth. I just put one on just to like try it. Like I just bought one and I was like, I'm just gonna like practice, you know, see how it works.
I never messed with condoms.
Nah, I was just gonna go buy them at the pharmacy. I was scared.
I mean, as a Trump supporter, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
They were never my thing.
You're like my dad.
Anyhow, in Sweden, we actually have an education for that.
How many kids do you have, Mo?
Let Roche go real quick.
In Sweden, we have education for that. I mean, a proper classroom education.
Wait, they show it to you live?
No, not
they showed on
live.
YouTube.
They have
we have it here too, but still, people
a plastic thing, and you have to exercise on it and put it on.
That's smart. I don't mind that. I don't mind
Really?
it at all. I don't mind that.
Yeah. I mean, in Sweden, and we do this at
like
age.
a plastic penis.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Wow.
It all looks easy, and everybody's gangster until you're feeling the back of it, and you're like,
But
that's the right side, and you
But
fuck it up.
the thing is that you practice to put it on to someone else, not on yourself. So.
So you have to get your homie to put it on you. I did it.
Yeah.
So that's
Hold on,
Rexus, looking into Swedish citizenship right now.
Wait, what?
Guys, hear me out here real quick, okay? Okay, guys? Listen, here is the easiest way you do this, okay? As soon as you take out the package, all you have to do is the finger twisting technique. You take it out, each finger on each side, you do a little twist, and you see if it undoes just a little bit. If it does, it's the right side. If it doesn't, right?
We all get fooled by that though. It's kind of foolish.
But that's a huge.
It's supposed
that's
to
a huge
unravel
problem.
on your cock. That's it.
That's a 50-50 because
yeah, it's a bit.
well, I mean, It's not like you're gonna investigate if what side is right, right?
I do.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I
Guys,
think you need to
look
just
like-
practice, like multiple rounds. Just get a
I
box,
don't know
just
how
get
to
a
show it.
burner box.
Can't do it.
Get a burner box
Do you
and
guys
just
jack
run
off
through
into
it.
a condom?
No.
What?
Has anyone done that?
I've done that.
You mean like on my
There,
leisurely
that's
time?
that's right.
Wait, just like while I'm chilling?
So
Fucking, I've done that.
let me get this straight. So you do like let me show you what I think you mean. So this is what you do, right? You put it on like it's a little bit dark, right in the room, and it's getting cozy, and then you turn the lights on. Hey, I need to put it on, and then you turn the lights off again, right?
Then it's killed.
That
Wait,
when you turn the lights on already, it's already killed.
You don't need to.
Kill the
Okay,
mood.
guys.
Why are the lights off?
Guys,
to begin with?
No, the lights
Because
can
it's
be off.
cozy. You get it. You get
The
it.
lights can. Guys,
It's
The lights
seducing.
are always on here.
Put a
are
little
you
night-
fucking
No,
with
no,
the
no,
lights
not
on?
here.
You guys
Not
are
here.
pissing me
yeah.
off. Give me a second.
Bo, wait.
Okay,
keep it-
before
Bo,
train,
Bo.
before you go, I gotta go.
No, I gotta answer that for you too, Mitch. Just real quick.
Oh.
Listen, okay? You can. Okay, here. I gotta find a good. Okay, look.
As soon as you turn the lights on, it's
Listen.
It's
killing
over.
the mood.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's done.
look,
It's done. It's
look,
Why is it
look,
done
just
though?
look,
Why does
just
it
look.
turn the
Look
light
at
on?
the
It's
lights
kinda
on.
like, humans are like that.
Guys, please
go,
just
go,
fucking
go, go.
look, okay? Look.
Lucky.
Okay. Imagine that. Okay, this is your finger, right? Okay.
Finger.
Look, okay. So as soon as it's out, right? This is your finger, okay? It doesn't matter if the lights are. I can just my eyes closed, okay? I take it out of the wrapper, okay? Now this is the edge, okay? So imagine it like this, okay? This is all you do. You go. Hold on. Does it untwist this way? Okay, no, it's the wrong side. Then you flip it over. Does it untwist? Yes, it does. And then you put it on the fucking cock. Why do you need the lights on to look at it?
That looks like a bottle.
Bro, think of it. Put your fingers like this on each side of the condom. You do a small little twist like this.
Okay, listen.
You do a small little
has a
twist.
condom?
You
Who
see
has
if
a
it
condom right
undoes.
now?
Oh man.
I definitely don't have one. Who has a condom
do.
right now? Joe did a condom, and let's do it. Let's try this right
No,
now.
I'm not gonna do that.
Why?
If I'm allowed to, I will. If I'm allowed to, I will.
Wait, how is there
Are
anything
you,
How
are
you
your
can do
fingers?
it.
Train.
Please
Are
show
your
us.
fingers like this or are they like this?
Please go
They're
show
like
us.
this. Man,
Train,
Feel
just
it.
Joe did it. Just Joe did
it's
it.
a
dude.
flat
You get it?
circle. It doesn't matter if it's like this or like this.
No.
Yeah,
no.
but how do you twist?
The fuck are those on my head?
Bro, look like this. Look, you're not twisting.
That's
Your
what I'm
fingers-
talking about. That's a twist. You're like
Yeah,
this.
it's the end of the condom is
Oh,
a
if it's
circle.
up-
You
oh,
twist.
if it's like
So if it
this.
unravels
Okay.
for even
No,
a
I get what you're
millimeter,
talking
it's the
about.
right side.
Yeah, or else it'll go back
This
up.
I
if it's
didn't
on.
know.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah, but so
Like,
you still have to.
True.
You still have to
I-
practice
I'm
that
just-
like 12 keystones deep with like the lights.
No,
off
you
and,
don't.
Wrap it up
Yeah, you do
immediately.
because you
Just
don't know.
wanna-
Like,
Man,
Listen, dude.
it's mind-boggling. Like, I understand if the fucking condom was a fucking Rubik's Cube. I understand all your fucking stories. It goes one way or the other way. Do you understand? Now, sometimes if you're really fucking horny and in a
like a
rush to put
USB
it on
port.
because she's over you and you want to stick it in real quick, right? I understand if you put the wrong side on, you're like, oh, fuck, right? But this idea where you're sitting there practicing, okay, let's see if you're pulling some Devin Nash analytics. Okay, if I stand at a 90-degree angle on this testicular left nut, then I'm gonna put the condom in this reverse angle, press my 2 thumbprints because I need a Siri automation, right? What do you need, a thumbprint to unlock your fucking condom? The fuck are you guys doing? Holy fuck. You need a fucking 20-minute practice. Shit. No wonder you guys fucking lost your virginities at 26.
Hey, man, chill out, bro.
I'm another no X. You need your team needs to stall for the 16.
I'm gonna lose my virginity.
I think Myth's gotta go. Yes, you will, but you're a good kid. You save it till marriage.
Like you guys win this game, you need need
yeah, I gotta go.
16.
Okay, Myth, thanks for being here.
there?
Guys, twitch.tv/Myth. Myth, I'll send you 5K later. Twitch.tv/Myth, guys. Make sure to follow him. Guys, please, Twitch Prime sub to me, though. We're almost at 10K subs. We need it really bad, but please.
Ladies and gentlemen,
guys
it's
wanna
Trainwreck's
fight.
TV
I know.
podcast.
Perfect,
Be sure to
perfect.
go ahead and hit the sub button in the bottom right corner of the stream and redeem your free Prime Gaming sub today. Subscribing with Prime Gaming will make sure that you put on your condoms to your massive cock
That
correctly.
was a good though. That was a good zone, wasn't it?
Pen and pending technique. So get subbed up with Prime Gaming today.
What if we could just get a condom wrapper with like?
Thank you,
twins,
Myth. Love you guys.
making
Guys,
this thing
twitch.tv/Myth. Twitch.tv/Myth. Please go follow him. Twitter.com/Myth. Go follow this motherfucker. He's the
Beautiful.
sweetest,
Myth.
nicest guy in the world. Love you, Myth. Bye.
Nice to meet you,
Bye,
man. Bye, bye.
See ya, brother.
I love Myth. He's just such a good kid.
Very nice.
On
It's
that note,
actually
I
a really
think it's
good
getting late, boys.
getting late? Yeah, it's getting late for me too.
What are you talking about, Mo?
What do you mean? What time is it? Oh fuck, it's 2 already. I'm past my time. I'm gonna stay for good.
Yep, it's too late now.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
Let's talk about a couple more things, and then we can wrap it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
X, are you coming back to No Pixel?
Yeah, tomorrow.
What? These motherfuckers still
Yeah, bro.
haven't read my ban appeal.
Train. How did XQC get banned and unbanned like 15 times?
Bro, X,
for
I'm gonna
a
need
year
you, X,
term?
no cap, bro. I need you to host me right now. When I'm at 100K viewers, I'm gonna make the ban appeal to
It's not about
screenshot
the
on my
viewers,
100K.
dude. I hit big on the book and I just paid them off, man.
Bro, I got him a
Wait,
Cash
wait,
App sponsor. They
are we
banned me
go-
still.
Are we doing a book?
I'm playing Razor Shark now.
Okay, I'll join you. I'll join that Razor Shark.
I'm playing Razor Shark now, but it's
Guys, I couldn't do anything there.
I think you're.
I got 1,000
I think you're gonna.
case.
I think you're gonna love it, but also hate it, dude. They go fucking. It's like they go hard on the criminals now. It's fucking fun though, but it's kind of intense.
Yeah, I go hard on the criminals if you mean out of stream. Shit.
That's true. But okay, how long until you're banned again?
No, I told them the next time they can program me if they want.
No, don't tell them that. Listen, I don't want to like act like I know you, but like I feel like the best case for you is you go.
What is that? What are you eating?
You like, oh, it's curry and rice.
that's
I
good.
feel like it's really good. It's like it was a chicken katsu curry. You go really hard. You're gonna just spam for like 2 weeks. Then you're gonna get tilted. You're gonna mauled. You're gonna probably OOC flame some people. You get banned again. You take another 2 weeks off, and then you come back. Easy.
Dude,
do that.
I'm not
What are we talking
gonna
about?
get
Who's
banned.
banned?
I'm not gonna get banned again.
XQC.
I'm fine.
XQC, what?
Well,
Okay, listen, motherfucker, listen.
From where?
Some of the stuff, okay.
GTA.
Nah, I'm not. I don't talk about this. I'm out. Guys, I'm gonna go nap because I have to wake up in the morning. Okay. Thanks for the invite, Trey.
I'll see you tomorrow in
Yeah.
the city then.
Nice to see you again, X.
See you, man. Goodbye, guys.
See ya.
See you,
Think about-
See you,
XQC.
man. See you next time. Chat, I'm gonna call it. Nah, I mean, I'm making a lot of progress, and some of the things that I was wrong about, I got better at them, and guys, I'm not gonna sit there and fucking listen to this shit. Okay.